Welcome to a magnificent journey into the past. This is medieval time!
Oh, the dragon's balls ablaze, and as I stepped into his cave, then I sliced his fucking cockles with a long and shiny blade.
I am she, the more deadly mandolin.
I'm a wizard. When we play, we go all night, eating Twizzlers. Got my spellbook piled high, learning new tricks, shooting lightning to the sky. Roll a d6.
Her gold-spun blonde hair spills past her alabaster shoulders like springs of honey mead. Her full, ample breasts are barely covered by a sheen of magical elven chainmail. Leather leggings hug her butter-supple loins.
I want to have sex with her.
So, you're walking through the forest and... What? A forest? We were in a dungeon. And what about the evil wizard who was zapping everyone? He's done. What? He's done zapping. Now move along. So, you're walking through the forest. Dungeon. Okay, dungeon forest. Whatever. You're walking along. And you're walking...
But that's a burden you choose to bear when you can bend the very laws of reality with the power of your imagination. That's a gift to be respected and feared.
He was 10 years old when his cousins introduced him to a game, Dungeons & Dragons.
As I was killing things, killing people, animals, the more I played Dungeons & Dragons, and the more I got involved in Satanism.
I'm telling you, these people are Satanists. As I sit here, they are Satanists. Look, the world is full of these kind of things. Look at this. Black masses, mutilations, mutilation. It's still real to me, damn it. Once they get in here, it's over, pal.
Hi.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, YouTube.
We are tiny but mighty currently.
Yeah, so for those of you who are already tuned in that are wondering, we are down a couple people because Lewis won't be here till later, as he normally is on Tuesdays, and Jeremy's running a little bit behind, but he should come in any moment. But we are glad to have Caroline back, and she should never, ever miss a session again. No,
Or I'll die.
no. So that was all good. So I know we got copy in the chat. I don't know if there's anyone else on here right now. It says 2 people are watching. It could be one of us.
One of them is me.
Yeah, one of them is you. Yeah, so you and copy.
Yeah.
Well, somebody's watching these because it gets 25 to 35 replays within 24 hours of every game we play. So,
damn.
It's pretty impressive for a 3 or 4 hour show.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, how much do you have to watch to get a view?
I don't know. I'm not sure. But there are people that I talk to that I know watch it that we don't really see in the chats very much. Anyway, while we're waiting on Jeremy to get here, we'll go over a quick recap. So the group was, hey, there's Lewis in the chat right there. Soon to join us later.
Always listening.
So, the group split off into 2 groups. Not really, but kind of. Caroline's character, Talia, started falling very, very sick. And the Commandant and Urun the gnome took her to get her better. And Urun gathered components in the forest to make a vitality potion to cure her illness. So she was away during this dungeon trek, which you guys went into Khundrakar, the mountain forge that had been taken over by the evil Baron Althan's mercenaries and their alliance with the orcs. The group fought their way through with the help of, what was Sean's character's name? Something asshole or something like that? I don't remember. Smart ass or something.
I believe it was like Tekmal or... Tekel was Sean.
Yes. Hey, Sith, what's happening, man? We were just texting each other.
Welcome, Sith.
Yeah, so Tekel was Sean's dwarf, who also got a message that the dwarves were in trouble, so they met them on the mountain and joined their forces to take it back. And they made their way into the Mountain Forge, fighting through orcs, fighting through mercenaries. There was an ogre they encountered.
Fighting through Phil.
Yeah. Yeah, Phil got picked up an axe that was enchanted and got turned to the dark side, even though he should have known better.
Phil was not a good player last week.
Phil was an excellent player, though. He kept me on the toes of thinking DM stuff. So, they made their way into the Mountain Forge where they found the last remaining dwarves alive that were captured by the mercenaries, and the commander of the mercenaries was trying to get them to magically grant over the powers of the forge to Baron Althen. Unfortunately for them, the dwarves didn't even know how to do that at that point. So the team came in, and Lewis kicked some absolute ass there for a second, and then everyone else came in and kicked ass, and they stopped the mercenaries and freed the dwarves. And Nymeria, who is the leader of the dwarves that came here, she's the closest living descendant to Duragar, or Durgeddon was his name, of the Duragar dwarves. And she was very thankful. She has invited everyone to become honorary members of the Dwarven clan there. And the three dwarves that were involved, Alon and Tekel and what's Lewis's Ulfgar. Those three are official members. You guys are officially inducted as clan members of the Khundrakar dwarves.
Do
we
know
never
the
could be
secret
because we're not
handshake?
dwarves, right?
What's that?
I was asking if we knew the secret handshake.
Yeah. What'd you say, Phil?
And we never could be because we're not dwarves. We're only...
No, but they're making you honorary members of the clan.
Right.
So that's awesome. So you guys are hanging out there and resting, and I'll tell Jeremy and Lewis the same whenever they arrive. You can go ahead and refresh yourselves as if you had full rested. So any hit points you have are gone. Any spell slots, anything like that is back. And Talia has not caught up to you yet, obviously. As far as you know, she's still sick. And she's trying to heal, as far as you know. But I'm going to go ahead and bring up the map here so everybody can get a this level here.
It's a map.
Yeah. So see, this is the main foundry area. Everybody's still, their pieces are still gathered around the forge itself. But time has gone on, roughly half a day has happened, and you all are probably wondering, what's going on with Baron Althen, because you know that the Blasingdale militia was attacking his camp while you guys were here to free the dwarves. So they may have made a miscalculation by dividing themselves so thinly to try to take over the Mountain Forge. So you don't know quite what's going on with that. And you guys know that there's going to come a time where you're going to have to go soon. You're celebrating with the dwarves and everything. But the Nymeria, the leader of the dwarf clan, she says we still don't know what I think we just got joined, possibly by Sparks. We did.
Hello.
You made it.
I made it. I made it out of
perception check to see if we notice Sparks is here.
Perception check.
Quick, you got any books to show?
Oh. I bet you're gonna have some tomorrow.
Oh.
Mine is delayed. It is going to be late. I'm so upset.
Oh man.
Stupid California post office.
So anyway, Jeremy, we were just giving a recap, and I'm sure you remember well that you guys helped out the dwarves. You're waiting on Talia to get healed, and the mercenaries were defeated. But Nymeria made you guys honorary members of the clan. The dwarves got made full-fledged members, but you are now and Phil and Lanige are honorary members. And if you guys remember, Red Shirt again, he took out.
R.I.P.
I didn't get a chance to ask Talia what she thought about that. Was that shocking for you?
She's gonna be real sad
when
she finds out. It's gonna be a sad day for her.
Yeah. So Red Shirt again was a human corporal in the adventuring school that he was coming up the stairs and he walked into a trap and a blade went across the room and just cut his head straight off. So during this time where you guys are rested, Jeremy, you can rest your character. You can refill any spell slots, any hit points, because roughly 8 hours or so is going to pass by where you're all rested. And you're partying with the elves, and it's a big celebration here. But everyone realizes that they need to, that the time is going to come soon to go figure out what's going on with Baron Alfin and the Blasingdale militia and what happened to Talia. But you guys get together, and you guys are disposing of the bodies of the militia and the dead dwarves that died in the battle. And Red Shirt again, you're giving a proper burial to.
Can I ask how you spell his name?
Red Shirtigan?
Yeah.
So it's R-E-D, and then there's a space. S-H-I-R-T-I-G-A-N.
I-G-A-N. Okay. I couldn't tell if you were saying again.
Red Shirt again. No, so he's a Red Shirtigan.
No, that'll be the next character. That
right.
It's like
Red Shirt
again.
Red Shirt again.
Yeah.
Is that Irish? Oh.
Okay, so we got a while before Lewis is here, so we're gonna say Lewis's character's getting drunk, right? You know, he likes to do that. He's kind of hanging out, partying, and everything.
His Constitution saving throw was a 1.
So Nymeria tells you she's kind of just chatting and letting loose and stuff, and she says, you know, hooray the day that we took back this forge, but woe is the day that I fall in love with 2 dwarves at the same time. Referring to Alon and the Ulfgar.
Am I next to either one of them?
You're right there. Everybody's kind of just hanging out together. You guys are in the common
Does
area.
she have butter supple skin?
Well, I'm going to make one of my ugly laugh noises and elbow each one of them. That's all.
So Lewis is off getting drunk. So for the rest of you who are present, Nymeria says that I have not quite regained control of the forge because I don't know the magic incantations, but I know that deep within this forge there are ancient books that belong to our people, and we are aware of the shaft to the ancient library and the legend that surrounds it, which if you look on the map you can see the shaft to the library. It's not quite a hallway. It's
like a bad mother.
So it's So if you want to imagine this, it's like narrow like this. Like let's just say human my size is here. I would have to go like this to like go down it, and it's like slightly an incline. It's not steps. It's just incline down and tight like that, right? So
bad architecture.
Yeah. So it goes down in there, and she says that the legend has it that an ancient spirit that was created by Durgeddon's mages was used to protect the library whenever they abandoned the forge. So we are aware that there's some kind of evil spirit in there. And after the guards came up and captured us, they sent two of their men down there that never returned. So eventually my people and I are going to have to find a way to get down there and battle this ancient evil, unless anyone wants to volunteer.
I like battling ancient evil.
I like ancient evil.
I got the magic
in
me.
So the three of you then, Laneige hangs back, and Ulfgar, he's getting drunk, but you guys are intrigued by this conversation. So
I heard library.
Huh?
I heard library, and that was enough.
Yep. So here's what I want you to do. Okay, Enoch is also with you, remember?
Are we really where we are on the map right now?
Not yet. I'm going to move you guys in a second. I'll take care of it. So Enoch is also there. So for those of you who don't know or weren't present, Enoch is a wood elf girl whose sister was killed in the previous Battle of Blasingdale by Sergeant Laneige, which is the Dragonboard sergeant that accompanies our party here. And he is they made amends about it because they understood that was a different time and a conflict that happened over a month ago, and that she was on the wrong side of that. So she joined with you guys to help. So, So She's also going to hang back, and the three of you are going to volunteer to go down the shaft. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move you guys. Everyone else can just kind of go party, whatever. I'm going to move Bean down here, and Wolfreen, and Alon. Okay, so here's the thing. One of you can go in at a time because of how narrow it is. So who's going to volunteer to go first in?
Not me.
I will.
Bean, you'll go first?
Oh, yeah.
Alon was also volunteering.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. Let him go.
Okay. So you're going to go second.
So, one first.
So Wolfreen, you're going to take up the rear of this.
Yes.
Okay. So as you look down, it's really, really dark. All of you have dark vision, but it's to the point where it's really dark. So, you know, one of you either needs to cast some kind of light or get a torch going or something.
Well, I've got a
good idea.
I have a hooded lantern.
Okay, so you're going to be in front. You're going to hold the hooded lantern.
Yeah, I'd rather not if I don't have to. It says I can see 60 feet in dim light, but I don't know what that means for this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So again, that's like how a lot of people get confused how dark vision works. Dark vision is where if it's pitch black, then you're going to have a hard time seeing pretty much no matter what. If it's dim light like that, you can see relatively in front of you, but things are still going to be black and white, and you're not going to be able to make out figures. You're going to see motion, but you're not going to know what it is.
Then hooded lantern, it is.
Yeah. So superior dark vision is where it could be pitch black, and you're seeing full color like anyone else would.
Can we go to the fantasy eye doctor and get our vision improved?
No, that doesn't work that way.
Why don't we pass the lantern back to the wizard and let the wizard hold the lantern? That way you can get all Heidi if you want to.
And I won't be blind. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
People
sounds good. I'll hold the lantern for you.
Okay, so you're holding the lantern. So what I'm going to say is, Phil, since you're in front, here's what you're seeing. You're basically seeing the slope, right? It goes down like this, and it just kind of tapers off at the bottom and goes forward like on a flat surface, but it's still like a narrow passage. You're still kind of just going like this. Right?
Okay, it's still narrow. I can still tell that it hasn't grown above me.
No, it's like you don't have to duck necessarily, but you've got to go like this.
All right, tight,
like that
tight
to get
fit.
down. So when you get to the bottom of it, it just goes kind of flat out, and it goes off into the darkness, but not like pitch black. But whenever Wolfreen gets down there behind you guys, it'll kind of light the rest of the path, and you can see where it comes out into an opening. So first of all, would you like to give a stealth check before going any further down this tunnel?
Critical fail.
Is it really?
Yes, it really is.
Okay.
Right off the bat.
All right. So you're going down the tunnel, and at the end, you do get to an open room. I'm going to say you're about 3 or 4 feet back from the mouth of this tunnel. What do you want to do? How do you want to approach this going in?
My critical fail?
Well, forget that. That's already been established.
See if I have an allergy attack or something that
stumbles into the room.
If you roll a stealth, you don't know that you failed your stealth.
Oh, yeah, true. A little bell goes off or something. Well, my inclination would just be to stick to the wall and make as little a ripple as I can.
Okay. So you're going to come out of the mouth, and I want you to make a wisdom saving throw.
I failed it.
Did you? Well, what is it?
It's a 4.
Okay. When you come out, you realize that you are in the bed chambers of a beautiful young woman.
Oh.
And she's sitting on the bed, and she's crying and says, "I need your help."
And I'm in bed chambers. Well, my inclination is to not answer her and stay exactly where I am until my companions catch up.
Okay. That is what your instinct tells you, but your body tells you something else.
Do I have to approach her? In other words?
She says, I desperately need your help. Can you help me, fair warrior?
How can I help you?
She looks up from her crying and she says, "I need you to kill yourself and your companions."
Help me, Obi-Wan.
Well, if I'm inclined to do so, then I guess
Okay, so
well, I can't kill my companions if I've killed myself. So if they, so I would save myself for last.
Kill your companions and yourself.
Okay, so I guess I'm going to be going back to the opening I just came from.
Well, so you're just freshly out of it, and Alon's coming behind you, and you've got Ulfrine looking over him with the
What is it
lantern.
with you and me, Alon? I just keep killing you almost.
Yeah, man, this place has been hell on you getting enchanted and whatnot.
Well, I'd attack him.
All right, roll an attack on Alon.
Why isn't my mouse working all of a sudden?
And this is why I went in last.
Oh, that was really weird. Oh, okay, that's odd.
Critical
that's not so. No, that is bad. I don't want to roll well now. 12, 14, 16.
Okay.
And
doesn't hit.
It does not hit?
No, it doesn't hit. So, okay. Alon, what are you going to do? What actually happened when he attacked you?
I'm going to assume that he was trying to stab me with his pointy little sword that I made for him. And I am going to just barely slip out of the hallway in time to avoid the sword, as I'm now getting used to this guy attacking me.
Yeah, I know.
Can you
need like a safe word or something?
Okay, so
we have
first
one.
of all, Alon, can you give me a wisdom saving throw? This isn't the same thing he had happen. Just go ahead and give me a wisdom saving throw.
That would be 24.
Okay, you are well within your understanding that Phil does not mean to keep attacking you. That this place is just hell on his nerves.
Yep, got it.
Is fine. Okay, so that 24 is that's perfectly established there. So you jump out and duck. So now we're going to go over to Jeremy, who just saw this. Like you saw, like Alon come out, and you saw, like basically no longer than Bean was in there. He starts attacking Alon. You don't see the girl.
I feel like knowing what we were told going in, that I would have an inkling of idea that he's not himself.
Mm-hmm.
And I have some spells that can maybe make him a little bit more himself.
Okay.
So I'm going to cast Charm Person on Bean. So Bean needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Again.
This is excellent.
I rolled a 19.
God damn it.
Pesky little elves.
You saved.
So, Jeremy, is that all you're going to do? You're going to do any movements? Because I'm assuming you're at the mouth of the hallway that the shaft you just came out of.
Well, we're at the kind of the edge of the thing. He's in front of me. Alon's kind of off to the side now.
He just moved out of the shaft. Yeah.
I'm probably going to be sticking with Alon because I don't want Bean to hit me with the pokey end of his rapier.
What is your passive perception?
13.
Okay, so when you step out with Alon, you also see the girl there, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why not? 16.
You succeed. So here's what you saw. You saw this beautiful to you, looks like an elven girl, high elf. Beautiful girl transform into succubus.
Oh, that's not good.
Do I notice that?
No.
You've been
you're one of her minions. You're her pawn right now.
Okay.
You are a sexual plaything. Congratulations.
Has Alon realized this?
I thought this was supposed to be escapist. I come here to get away from that kind of thing.
Says the guy with the bedroom honey hole.
God, I wish we did clips like Spine Ticks, man. I would totally clip.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Okay, so anyway, I guess we're gonna go back to Phil.
Real quick, did Alon realize
Alon was dealing with Phil, so he's not going to have a chance of even getting enchanted by this until it comes back to him.
would I get to say something, or is that kind of
You're past that now because you already, kind of moved, tried to cast charm, saw the girl with, it's kind of past that.
Okay. I figured I was out of actions, but
this is the kind of shit that got Sith banned from the game, man.
I've never heard of the words that Copy just said, so I'm not going to say them aloud just in case.
Yeah, okay, that didn't happen.
That's what's that? Futurama, right?
So Phil.
Yes.
Okay, so you saw the dodge of attack, okay, but Jeremy's now standing in your path. And you are there to defend this young woman that needs help from your companions.
Well, I hate to say this. I'm really here to defend her, or I'm there to kill them and then myself.
I'm not sure, but I think you can do another. Oh, yeah. So a suicidal command allows you to do a wisdom saving throw again.
Well, all right. Technically, it's not too suicidal until they're dead.
Let's do that.
Okay, homicidal command. No,
well, okay, all right.
No. You try to attack your friend, and it's dawning on you, so you might.
I think I failed my. Yeah, I did. I have to get higher or equal or higher than my wisdom.
No, you have to roll higher than her charm spell.
I rolled an 8.
You did not roll higher than her charm spell. Okay. She's been succubusing a long time.
Come on, Bean. You roll higher on mine, but not hers.
Tell me about it, man.
So with that said, you are still under her control, and Jeremy's right in front of you.
Well, I would take a swing at him.
Roll low.
I rolled a natural 20.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Double damage.
I'll be happy to take a screenshot anytime you say take a screenshot. So okay, damage. Now hopefully I'll roll low. This is 1d8 plus 4.
It wouldn't be quite enough to kill me, but close enough.
Well, that's good. 2. Okay, so 6. I guess that's it. Well, yeah. So 12.
Okay.
Boy, you guys should just push me off a cliff sometime when I'm not watching.
All right, so we're back to Alon, who now has to make a wisdom saving throw because he sees the sexiest dwarf he's ever seen.
We're all failing, aren't we?
That is a 17.
And it succeeds. You look, and then you shake it off because you remember the mirror is just upstairs, so you don't have to do all this. So, so you shake it off, and you also see this succubus sitting there like that with her wings spread out and her horns and everything. She's imitating the crying pose, but she's in that like that. So what do you want to do?
I'm going to I'm not up on the rules of grappling, but I'm going to try and grab Mr. Bean and just hold him.
Okay, so you're going to do an athletics check on that?
$15.
And does that beat Bean's straight strength? Like the far column, just like the boxes?
My strength is a 15 with a +2 mod.
Okay, you're trying to get him, but he's elusive. Okay. All right, so we are back to Jeremy. Everyone except for Phil now knows what's going on here.
And
Phil is inconsolable.
So I guess there's 2 options. One is
kill her.
2 is charm Phil out of being charmed.
Kill her.
Yeah,
if
you know
do
what?
One, the other happens. Kill her.
I know.
I'll deal with Phil.
Charm her. I can't.
So yeah, let's go ahead and cast.
That would be crazy.
Charm the succubus.
Scorching Ray.
Okay.
So I have to roll 3 times to see if. So I create 3 rays of fire and hurl them at targets within range. You can hurl them at one target or several. Make a ranged spell attack for each ray. On a hit, the target takes 2d6 fire damage.
Okay. She does have a resistance to fire. I'll let you know that, but go ahead and try to hit it.
Oh shit.
No.
Yeah, whatever.
No, go ahead and do it because you already said that you're doing that. I'm just letting you know that's why it's not going to hurt.
15. Wait, hold on. No, 17 for the first one. You want me to just roll the 3 hits first? Let's do that.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and do
that. 20.
Hits?
8.
Doesn't hit, so 2 hits.
All right, and then the first one is going to be 6.
So 3.
And then 9.
So I'll go ahead and round it up for you, 5. So 8.
Okay.
And she's like sitting on the bed, like, what the? Like this you can clearly tell it's the first time she's never been able to seduce someone.
Sucks to succubus.
All right. So we are back to Phil. And Phil, you are like dodging a grapple from Alon there. He's like grabbing onto you, trying to hold you, like kind of swaying back. You were looking at Jeremy, but you're clearly looking at him right now.
Would I want to just disengage?
You can do that.
That's just a cunning action. Does it just automatically happen?
Yeah, and like it'll move you away from like grappling distance from him next turn without him moving.
Do I then get an attack action?
You can.
Did he steal my attention away enough from Wufrian that I would want to attack him instead?
No, but I forgot you do get another wisdom save.
Oh, okay.
Be better, Phil. Be better.
Yeah, hold on. Let me roll the right one. Oh, well, I rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah. Your head is in other places right now. So go ahead.
Got one cute little elf over there that I want to impress.
Okay.
Oh, I'm supposed to attack now, huh?
Yeah.
I thought, can't I just make that be my action? Okay. Here we go. I'm going to eeny, meeny, miny, mo then between...
Yeah, you can do that.
Wulfrian and Alon. Travel. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
8.
Okay, it was really going for even and odd. Even was Alon, so I'm attacking Alon now.
You could roll dice for that, by the way.
I rolled a 4, so I probably miss.
You indeed miss.
That doesn't do anything.
Hooray.
All right, so we are back to Alon.
All right, so not sure positioning, but I'm going to position myself between Phil and Jeremy.
Okay, that's kind of how you were now because he did the disengage, so he moved away. He's not within grappling range of you anymore without you moving, but yeah.
That's fine. I just want to make sure that I'm in between the two so that he can't get all stabby with the wizard.
Absolutely. Jeremy's still at the mouth of the shaft.
And then I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt at the succubus.
Okay, Guiding Bolt. We know how that one's worked out before. That's been awesome.
And that is 16.
That will hit.
10 plus 6, and I can't remember. It's 4d6, I think. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
$17.
Caroline.
Okay, and that's not considered a lightning attack, is it?
No, it's radiant damage.
Okay, excellent. So that hurt her pretty good, but she's still going.
And she's glowy, and she takes disadvantage on her next attack. Well, whoever attacks her gets advantage.
Okay. So she's not doing shit right now with her little pawn out there. So as far as you know, she's not making any movement. She's just taking hits for now. So Jeremy, it is your turn. You just saw like Alon do a guiding bolt, boom, hit her on the bed. She's like that. And she sits back up and she's got Phil in her enchantment. Well, what the hell, Sparks?
I can face the peril.
So, shoot, where did I there? I had a whole new set of dice. Where did I put them? There we go. I'm going to cast Magic Missile.
Oh.
Killer.
At a 2nd level spell. Wait, what? This set of die didn't have... Oh, no, there it is. It's like, where's my D4? All right. So 4 magic missiles. Well, shit. That's 5. That was 2 missiles, 5 damage. And okay, that's better. 9 more. It's
Okay, so
14
14 total.
Yes.
Excellent. Okay. You can tell she's starting to get some serious damage on her. But Phil, you're going to get to do a wisdom saving throw again.
Just out of curiosity, maybe you'll wait to see how I roll. What happens to a magic missile after it impales a person? Does it remain tangible?
No.
Okay.
It's magic.
It's like an ice dagger. It melts.
Yeah.
My wisdom saving throw. I rolled a 15.
And that succeeds.
Yay.
So, Phil, you're standing there and you're looking at your comrades and you're like, who can I stab? And then, like, you're starting to shake up and you look back and, like, you see the missile hit, right? Jeremy fires the missile. You look back and raising up off the bed is, you know, she's red. She's got horns. She's got wings. And now you're seeing her eyes light up with fire that's just, like, streaming like this.
All right. Darling.
So you are no longer charmed by the succubus. You can do some moves, man. You can attack.
Okay. I was going to say, I don't know anything about a succubus. Other than, like, my immediate inclination was to throw down my weapons so I couldn't hurt my friends with them anymore. Honestly.
He just goes up and punches the succubus.
Yeah, but instead I think that I'll be mad at her and charge her.
Excellent. Go ahead.
So a roll to attack.
With what? What weapon?
Rapier.
Okay.
16.
That hits her, but she is resistant to piercing damage, so she'll take half of the damage you throw.
Okay. 1d8 plus 4. 9 divided by 2, so 4.5 damage.
So I'll give you 5. I always like to round up for damage given. So she is, yeah, she's pretty damn messed up. All right. So now it's going to be Nola's turn.
I'm going to try and finish this off. I'm going to slam my hammer into my shield and make my bell sound and cast Toll the Dead.
Okay.
And you will need to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
All right.
Beating 16.
4.
So you will take 1d12 of damage.
Okay. What's up, Austrans? Thanks for dropping by.
That's 12.
Excellent. She's really screwed up now, but she takes off flying off the bed right toward Alon, and she takes a swipe with her claws.
Come at me.
And that is a 17.
No, sir.
So she swipe. What? You don't have any magic barrier right now, do you?
Nope.
So she just swipes and just claws across the armor. Then.
Yep.
Doesn't do shit. All right.
I'm
So it is now Jeremy's turn, and you realize the succubus is a lot closer now because Alon's not too far from you, but she's right up on him swiping, and Phil's kind of like off to the side from those two.
Swiping.
Swiper, no swiping.
You got here with the broom?
No.
You should, dude. Yeah, this would be the time to do it, man.
Yeah, right. Use the broom and take
Aggravator.
1d6 minus 3 damage.
I can't believe you're hitting me with
And
a
she has
broom.
resistance to bludgeoning damage.
Roll a 2, -3, now -1.
Yeah. Okay. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast some more magic missiles at her so I don't hit Alon.
Okay.
This time only 3.
All right.
That is 9 plus 5. 14.
That's the damage?
Yeah.
She is dead. What happens is you saw her swing over. She comes flying off the bed. like that comes up. She swipes it along across the chest. You're like, oh shit! And so you gear up your magic missiles. She's got her arm back like she's gonna swipe at his face now. You hit her with the missiles. You just see fire streaming out of her eyes, and you see light burst, and she just starts turning into flames like she's going right back to fucking hell. And she's like, ah! Gone.
I'll see you in hell.
So the three of you divide up 1,100 experience.
Oof. What is that?
Come on, Jeremy, you can do it.
I can't. My brain.
300 something. 400 something.
1,100 divide 3 is 366.666666666.
Is it really?
Yeah. So 367?
Yeah, you all get 367, the three of you.
Hell yeah.
Ding.
Yep. So
that would put me at level 4.
Yeah. So this room is lit up, by the way. I guess you guys gathered that because you could see the bedding and everything. It's lit up, and upon further inspection, you find 2 of the human mercenaries on the opposite side of the bed, naked, each stabbed each other in their heart.
Well, damn.
Well, that's positively Shakespearean.
A lover's spat.
So there's a room off to the side. This is like a bed chamber area. It's got like a wash area and all that kind of stuff. And then there's a little library, maybe 4 or 5 shelves.
I'm gonna investigate the hell out of that library.
All right, go in there and give me an investigation roll.
And I also leveled up.
Excellent.
I think I heard Alon say that too.
Yep.
You guys can deal with that whenever we move to story stuff here in a second.
Yep.
That's a terrible investigation. That's a 10.
10. Okay, so you're looking through and you're finding all these dwarf history books, dwarf fairy tales, dwarf mechanics, dwarf forgery, all that kind of stuff, but you can't find this magic scroll that Nymeria was mentioning. So does anybody else want to try looking?
Would you like me to? I can do some detect magic if you'd like.
Yeah.
If that will help you find your scroll.
Go ahead and do it.
So yeah, I'm gonna take 10 minutes and do my ritual casting of detect magic.
So it's like you're sitting there doing that while he's going through the books.
Exactly.
The wizard's in there like, this ain't it, and you're doing that. Okay. So we'll say that time passes.
Poof. Detecting magic.
Okay.
I will walk into the library and walk around and see whatever pops up.
So did you do a roll on that or anything, or?
No, it's for the duration, which is 10 minutes. I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me.
Okay, yeah, and you are drawn heavily to a scroll on the top shelf of one of the bookshelves. You look at it and you find out that this is the deed to the forge that was magically imbued by Durgeddin himself, his mages, and it is to the rightful heir of the line. However, Baron Alton, if he got a hold of it, who knows what would happen.
Sweet. I have the deed to the forge.
You are now the
Sean,
owner.
what's happening, man? Okay, cool. So do you guys have any other business down here in these bed chambers?
I mean, should we check out the rest of the room just to be? I mean, is there any?
I guess I'll roll an investigation check, I guess, if that's the appropriate.
Yeah, okay. I'll say you guys were busy with that, but we got the rogue over here who has something to do. So how about you loot? You want to loot the bodies of the dead soldiers?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and do. I'll say you get to look at both of them while they're busy doing that. Okay. So go ahead and just do one. Investigation check for both of them.
Then I'm just going to turn around and go home because I rolled a 1.
You rolled a 1?
Yes. I actually lost an item from myself and it landed in their pocket.
You don't lose an item during an investigation check. No, while you're investigating, you're questioning your own sexuality because of these naked guys. That's the best I can do. You roll a 1, check it out, naked dudes on the floor. What else would there be?
I don't have to make any notation on my character sheet.
No. I'm making a presumption that Bean is straight anyway. So there we go. Okay. That's all there is. So that's just it. It's just the thought that crosses your mind as you're doing that. So
that's funny.
Anyhow, so you guys are all done. Back up the shaft, back to the foundry. So you guys come up there, and Nymeria and all the others are like, "Oh my god! Oh look who joined us, and early, I might add, Ulfgar."
I was just gonna say we killed the Webbit.
I just woke up. Nothing happened, right?
Partying all night and all day.
So this is perfect, Ulfgar. You came in right as they're coming up the shaft with that, magic script or magic spell. So you're kind of hanging out with Nymeria and you're drinking and stuff. You're with, Lanige.
Damn right we are.
And you're like, holy shit, my dude, my uncle, he's got the freaking scroll in his hand.
That's the guy.
Yeah. So, Alon, Nymeria's right there, and she says, so that's it, huh?
I believe this is what you're looking for.
So she takes it, and everyone follows her into the actual smithy, the forge area there, and she reads the incantation in Dwarvish, which you two dwarves understand, and it's all about property rights of Dergeddon and the rightful heir coming back. And she places her hands on the forge, and the power imbues in her, and she swears, going from that moment forward, that she will erase the bad name of the Dergeddon Mountain Forge. That no longer will they forge enchanted weapons that steal the heart of men. She says, we will make excellent weapons here that anyone in the world will appreciate. And the power is imbued in her, and Alon gets 300 experience for solving Nymeria's quest.
Sweet.
Nice.
So, Lewis, if you haven't already, you can refresh your character sheet. Bring all your health is back from before, because it's been a long. You guys rested, as you know, for like 8 hours, and then they went down. They weren't down there long. They were down there.
Exhaustion will have been.
What's that?
The exhaustion is back up to where it started, because I suffer a level of exhaustion after going frenzy.
You are well rested. Not only did you get 8 hours of rest, but you got a half hour there of just hanging out drinking while they were down there.
Okay.
Hello.
So, but I will
this
have
just
you do a
walked in.
Constitution saving throw. Got a baby running in there.
I'm on right now. Sorry.
Hi, little baby.
Hey, hi, baby. Constitution?
Yeah, Constitution saving throw.
18.
18? You're holding your liquor well.
Oh, no, gosh. All that bloodlusting, you know.
So
cool. It's the first Constitution saving throw after drinking you've done well.
Yeah, I think I got like a crit fail one time, like a 3 the next.
So if you guys haven't added to your sheets, I think everyone else did, under allies, you can put that the dwarves among you can put that you are members of the Dergeddon Mountain Clan or Khundrakar, whatever, whichever one you want to put. You're part of that, and then the rest of you can put that you're honorary members of that of the Dergeddon elves or dwarves. Sorry. So that is something that you can have in the future if that ever comes up, or if you ever return here.
How do you spell
I will put it in the private chat.
Okay.
Dergeddon or Turget?
Armageddon.
Nice.
Drugeddon.
Wizard, could I please have the owl rodeo?
There you go.
There.
Dergeddon Dwarf Clan of Khundrakar.
Copying and pasting the secret code.
Yep.
Merci beaucoup.
Dergeddon.
Yep. And you just put that you're honorary members, and the dwarves can put that they're full-fledged members.
Nice.
Dwarf.
It's better to be honorary.
I mean, we don't have to do as many things as full-fledged members.
Right. Full-fledged members have more responsibilities.
Are there dues or something?
What's that?
Are there like monthly dues?
Yeah. No. Only for the dwarves.
Did we get the handshake?
monthly drinking dues.
So you guys are going to hang
That's
out for
gonna
a
add
while
up.
longer, and then, Lanish says, okay, this has been wonderful. I'm glad that victory is here, but the Baron may still very well be a threat, and we don't know what happened to our dear Talia. So I'm going to suggest that we all gather our things and go figure this out. And then he turns to Enoch, the wood elf, and says, will you continue on this journey with us to help defeat Althan? And she's like, yes, I will do what it takes to see him dead.
Sweet.
So if you guys are all, I don't know if you guys want to take a minute to level up since you leveled up. I know two of you leveled up. Phil, you got to be close.
I'm at 2550. Need for 2700.
150.
Okay.
Oh,
cool.
I'm in range.
Excellent. So, so Jeremy, Nola, you guys need another minute or two to.
No, it's all good. I can go as we go.
Yeah, I'm just looking at spells right now.
Okay. So
probably should have.
You guys are going on. Lewis, I'm going to assume you pay your last respects to Red Shirtigan.
I do.
And
Poured
you
out a
guys
little
start
bit of my
heading
drink.
out of the. You guys start heading out of the foundry. You guys start going down the stairs, and when you get to the bottom of the stairs, you start seeing a small tide of water rushing up against the bottom of the stairs there, like that. Like water's pouring into that. You know that dark cavern you guys were in before you went in, the one you had to find the entrance?
Yeah.
There's water filling up in there. And it's just, and you can hear the sound of rushing water on the other side of the cave.
Can we alert the dwarves? Are they familiar with this? Is this
Would you like
okay?
to?
Yeah.
So you run back up the stairs. We'll say you do it while everyone's standing there. You run back up the stairs and you're like, hey, there's water rushing. And they're like, I don't understand. We're far above sea level. This should never happen.
Well, it is. So time to spring into action.
And
Where's
she
an
says,
exit? Where's an
there's
exit?
no other way out here. If that water fills up, we'll drown.
Just stating the facts.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna.
So you might want to run down the
shadows.
stairs and tell your comrades.
Well, yes. Okay, that would be a nice follow-up action.
So by the time you get down there, the water's now up to the first step. And if you were to step down in the cave, you guys would be ankle deep.
I'll yell for them.
I guess we want to get out of here.
You can hear rushing water. It's just.
How do we get out? Can we just go out in there and? Well, that whole there was the whole cave system before that.
That's where you're at. You're in the cave system, and the water that whole cave area there, it's ankle deep in water, and it's rising up to the stairs. So if you want to picture this, right? So you guys went down the first stairs thing, right, from the top level, right? So you went down like this, like a check mark, and down here is the cave systems, and you found the one cave that goes up, right?
Oh, gotcha. So yeah. That one level was down. This is kind of the same level.
Like on the map here, those stairs, that's where you guys are at. You guys are at the bottom of those stairs where Red Shirtigan died at.
I forgot we went up and down. And
yeah, you went down a lot and then up a little.
Can I do a perception check? Has this area we're in flooded before?
Do a perception check. Well, as far as you can tell, it's bone dry. Or the walls are bone dry. But you do know that there is a severe amount of water rushing on the other side of the cave, almost exactly access to where you are. Bodies of dead monsters and the mercenaries and dwarves are floating now because the water is getting close to the second step.
Do we want to try to keep going forward and beat this?
Can we find our way back to where we came from?
Do you want to try?
That's what I mean. Is yeah.
The dwarves would probably know how to get out of here.
My confidence.
No, the dwarves already told Phil this is the only way out.
Well, I would default to how they.
Are they going to come with us, or are they just saying we're going to stay put?
So we could get
They
the hell
are
out of here.
panicking and gathering their things.
Okay.
Find stuff that floats. Just in case. I think we should power on to this way that we got here.
I mean, it's not that far to get to the stairs up.
It was dark. It was difficult, right?
It's dark, yeah. But if you got your lantern, you can see better.
The dwarves wouldn't have cut an escape patch?
Not from there.
Okay. Then I'd say
Just remember, this place is
haul
huge, and
ass.
that area, the foundry was a small area in comparison to the whole mountain. It's like a little area tucked away. So you know there's a lot of water if it's getting ankle deep in this cave. Like a lot of water.
We haven't determined where it's coming from?
Nobody's rolled to try.
I guess what's that? Investigation or perception?
Perception.
That's not gonna do so well. 12, maybe? 12.
Okay. It's about the same as Phil's. So just axis from you, like where you're at, it's on the opposite side. There's water rushing over there, like a fucking waterfall. We're talking like a hose coming down.
So like the way we came in, it's coming down that.
It's in that direction.
Is it cold?
The water cold. It's room temperature.
So I guess we're gonna walk towards that.
Okay. Right? So you walk in that direction and you realize that the water is rushing straight down the staircase that you came down in the caves from. It is blasting down, and the water is now about shin high to you.
So I'm guessing that means we can't get up those stairs.
We got to go back.
Wizard, fly us up.
Or find another exit that we're not aware of.
I'm getting on my broom. I'm flying up the stairs and out the cave. Bye, guys.
You could fly up to see what's up there.
I could, but I also have 9 health left.
Am I familiar enough with this room that I know areas that we've not explored?
Okay. I forget I have that.
Exactly. That's the only reason why I reminded you, because you keep forgetting despite wanting it so badly.
Yeah, so I guess I'll send my cat up the stairs because the water wouldn't really affect it because it's like a spectral kind of thing, right?
Okay. Yeah. So it's just like going like this, and there's just water just rushing down, right? Now it can see like normal, right? It doesn't need to like roll to see stuff. Is that correct?
I as an action, I can see through it.
So are you going to do that to see what's going on? Or?
Yeah.
Can we be trying to get up the stairs while he's doing that?
If you want.
I'd probably be trying to force my way up the steps.
Okay, I want you to give me an athletics check.
Oh, I've got this. 23.
23. Okay, so you are power walking up there, and you're just getting hit with like a fire hose worth of water. The rest are standing at the bottom, and as you're like psh, psh, like that, but it's a tall staircase. Remember, you guys went down for a while, so it's going to take you at least 30 seconds to get to the top. And Jeremy's cat goes running up there. Is it running? It's not floating, right?
It's just like.
So the cat's just like this, goes running up there. When you get to the top of the stairs, you find 4 militia members and a guy in a black cloak holding a scroll that has just got water just rushing out, filling this place up.
That bastard. That's Baron Austin's wizard.
Yeah.
What type of weapons do they have?
You recognize him as a fitting description to both what you read in the journals and Althan's and what the people of Merline said. The guy said he came to help and sprinkled the powder.
What type of weapons do the mercenaries have, Wolfrin?
They have broadswords. Like I said, there are 4 of them, and there is 1 mercenary mage. And does anybody have anything they want to do? Jeremy, I assume you tell the others, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Lewis can't hear you because of the water rushing around him, and he's about halfway up the stairs.
The cat turns and looks at him and just meows.
One of the guards draws broadsword and starts swiping at the cat, but misses.
Cat runs back to me. I guess I could technically do 1d1 slashing damage to the guard.
Do I see the cat running back down?
Yeah, you see the cat just run straight back down. You're halfway up the stairs, like like that.
Okay, then I'd yell something down the steps like, "What's your kitty cat seeing, wizard?"
You faintly hear him over the rushing water.
Shit. Hold on. I think I have something for this. So he'd actually be able to hear me.
Well, I'm not turning back. I'm powering.
Yeah. So I use a message cantrip and point at him and say, tell him what's going on, so that he can hear me.
Okay. So so there you go. Ulfgar, you're updated on the situation that there's threats at the top of the stairs. Water's down knee level.
I kind of tell him hold, like wait for us to assist.
Water is knee level, and you see the dwarves beginning to drag their things down the staircase on the other side of the room.
Can they fight with us?
They've got torches. They've got their arms loaded up with stuff. So yeah, they can, but they need to know what's going on. Remember, they're dwarves, so it's knee level for like Jeremy and Bean and Laneige. And
if I were to specifically target his scroll, can I destroy it?
You can try.
Fire? Like if I were to cast Firebolt at his scroll?
What would the water do to the Firebolt?
I don't know. Guess if I roll high enough, it doesn't do anything.
Okay, I'll tell you what. If I'll give you a chance. If you can roll, I'll say that if you can roll a 20 or higher, natural or not, it's going to go right through that water and hit what your intended target is.
16.
Okay, you fire this thing. It goes about 3 feet up the stairs and fizzles out from the water.
Well, I'm definitely not listening to anyone telling me to not walk towards enemies, so I'm still making my way up the steps.
So at this point, is Ulfgar taking the brunt of the water coming down?
Yeah, it's all coming down no matter what, but he's like power walking, and it's like that.
Okay.
So how far are you? You've been walking forward the whole time?
Yeah, I definitely
You
wouldn't
are
listen to
reaching
anyone
the
tell
top
me
of the
not to
stairs,
attack
and
somebody.
you can actually see the silhouette of individuals standing above the water.
I would say I didn't realize we were having a pool party and pull out a hand axe to throw at somebody.
Okay.
Can
In the shadows, you see, or in the silhouette, you see those broadswords get drawn next to the mage that has the paper.
I'd probably throw it at whoever was dead center in front of me.
Which would be the mage with the paper.
Then I'm going to try to throw an axe right through that paper.
With disadvantage.
Okay.
So roll twice, take the lower number to hit it.
Okay, 14 and 20. So
Okay.
14.
Yeah, it's going to be 14. So hold on 1 second. I'm sorry, I didn't have that open and ready.
So 14 plus your dex modifier, right?
Oh, no. That's only 15 then.
It does hit, even with 14.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Lewis's hand axe gets thrown. It goes right through the water, waffling through the rush around it, and hits dead center on the paper, tearing the scroll and stopping the water.
Nice. Do I have to roll damage for that, or that's
No.
Okay.
You tore it up, man. So you are now face to face with 4 guys holding swords and the mage who says, "Fool!" like that.
Wolfgar, you're the dwarf.
When all of a sudden, the Commandant and Talia come out from behind. Talia, you there?
I had to find the button, sorry.
and Ulfgar, you see Talia fully healed from her illness. And the Commandant is right there, crossbow cocked. And the 3 of you are engaged in combat until someone else comes up the stairs.
I'm so happy I'm going into a rage.
Okay. The water stopped for all of you down there.
I'm running up as quick as I can.
You're running up.
I'm gonna shoot an ice arrow at the mage.
Okay. Keep that thought, though. I want to see what these guys are doing.
I think I'm going to keep my distance given my health, but I'm going to be able to shoot some spells from a distance.
If you can see the guy.
From a distance.
How far away am I?
Well, it depends, because I know magic missile, you have to see him.
Right. But how far away am I right now?
You're at the bottom of the stairs, right? Like you went up a few steps.
So like 30 feet, 50 feet, 60 feet?
Roughly 50.
Okay. That helps with knowing my range on
Yeah.
some things.
What about you, Bean? What are you going to do?
I want to stealth up to where Ulfgar's at.
Roll stealth.
$19.
Excellent. Everyone roll for initiative, and I'm going to roll for all the NPCs that are involved right now.
12.
19.
Okay.
11.
Who had 12?
Me.
Okay. Nolan, Phil?
16.
18.
Okay, so it is Caroline's turn first, so you want to fire an ice arrow at the mage?
Yes, I am.
All right.
Dirty 20.
Oh, well, that hits him, and he needs to make a Constitution save on that. That probably ain't good. He rolled a 4.
Nice.
The mage is now frozen solid as he's threatening Lewis.
And then I also roll a d6. That's a 1 plus 4 is 5. She also takes 5 damage.
I discussed this with her earlier. The way that ice arrows work is they have to hit a certain Constitution save, otherwise they get frozen solid. Bigger things like monsters, they have a higher that they have to achieve, but this is a human guy. So he's going to take the damage of an arrow, but be frozen solid and have to thaw himself out.
Cool.
Yeah. So the guards are like, what the fuck? Like that. And they're freaking out. So we go to Phil, who is dead. You're so stealthy, you actually went past Alon on the way up the stairs and he didn't know.
So who's in my purview? Who's in my range?
You're up the stairs and you can attack any guard you want. Or the frozen guy.
I think I'll go for the nearest guard.
All right.
Critical fail.
Are you serious?
Is that your third?
I rolled a 1.
You need new dice.
Tell Google.
The succubus, you got a
We
20.
need real dice.
I did that last week, and I.
Okay, so here's the deal. You got to the
Loaded
top of the stairs
dice,
and
yeah.
immediately lost your stealth. The guards see you and they're holding a weapon to you like, oh shit, we got more people to deal with. You can still attack if you'd like. Well, you try to attack, that's right. So
Try the owl bear dice tray.
yeah, you could try that. So it's now Nola's turn.
Am I up the stairs?
I'm going to say that the range you had, you were darting up the stairs at the beginning of this. You'll get to the top of the stairs shortly after Phil. So yeah, so your movements will be limited once you get up the stairs, but you can still do something.
I'll stay behind the two guys that are already up there, and I'll just cast Sacred Flame.
Excellent. On who?
Pick a guard.
Okay.
Whichever one's closest.
Okay.
So you got to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh. 5. 5?
Mm-hmm. 5 does not get it done. So that's going to be 1d8. 6.
All right.
6 radiant damage, and I will maintain position where I'm at.
Okay. So then it goes to the NPC's turn, which also includes the enemies. So Laneige and Enoch are now darting up the stairs. They run past Jeremy, and they are making it right before coming out of the mouth of the stairwell. The dwarves are all back there, just get their stuff's floating around. Remember, this is like chest high for them. They're like, oh, damn it. But the water has stopped, so they're a little happy. The Commandant is going to start popping off guards with his crossbow. He gets the double action on that. So he did really badly, though. Let's see. I think he hits one of them. Yeah, so he hits one, misses the other. So let's do this. He actually killed the guard that Nola scorched. And the guards' turns. So one guard that was closest to Ulfgar is going to take a swing at you with that broadsword he has. He rolls a 15.
That hits.
Okay. And you take 7 damage.
Gotta do better than that.
Okay. Other guard, just watch his friend get scorched. He's going after Nola. He swings his broadsword. Oh. He gets a 20, but not natural.
20 hits.
All right. 2 damage. All right.
That elicits laughter.
One other guard is going to run up on the commandant. He rolls a 2. So he's like, fooling with the commandant. So that brings it down to now it is Lewis's turn.
I'm going to attack whichever guy hit me.
Got it.
21.
That definitely hits.
Nice.
And plus 6, so 14.
He's dead. You felled a guard. Okay, so then we go over to Jeremy.
Who can I see from where I am?
We're going to say that you got yourself to where you can see like the mouth of the cave, so you can see like all this stuff. Like everybody came up and they're out of the cave and you're seeing like this much above people, like that. So you can see everyone except for the commandant and Talia. Like and you can't see the frozen guy.
Okay. So I could see the mage.
You can't see him. He's frozen.
He's the frozen guy.
Oh. I can see, what do we got? 2 guards left?
3. Oh, sorry, 2. Yeah, sorry. You do see the 2 guards. Because they were up on Nola and well, actually you see 1. Sorry, you see 1 because the other one went after the commandant. So you see 1 guard up on Nola.
All right, then I'm just going to cast magic missile at that guard. And all 3 missiles will go to that guard.
Okay. Holy shit.
Because that's all I can see, and I'm trying to hang back, trying not to get too far into the action.
That makes sense.
Cook him.
So that's 6 and 1 more. That'll be 11 damage.
He's dead. Yep. So now we return back to Caroline.
So I'm going to take my rapier and swing at the guard that's closest to the commandant.
Okay, cool. Because you're kind of
right
close
by me,
to him.
right?
Yeah, you're close. You're over there by the
Ooh. Well, that is a crit fail.
A crit fail?
+6. It's a 7.
Okay. Your rapier got away from your hand and it fell off into the darkness somewhere.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You lost my sword.
I'm going to say
No,
that when
you made me go.
when you fire ice arrows, the ice kind of spreads out when it does that, and your hand got a little cold and like kind of wet, so that's why you lost it.
R.I.P. We'll find it later.
We're going to assume that you are right-handed.
Yes, I approach everyone publicly like I'm right-handed until needing to prove otherwise.
So see, you do that, you fire the arrow, and then the arrow goes by your hand, and it turns to ice as it's going by, and your hand got wet. So you lost your rapier. You can find it, you just got to dig around in the dark for it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, well then I'm going to. Can I disengage as my cunning action? Since
you're not really engaged with him. He's attacking the commandant.
Okay, I'm just gonna hang out there and kind of.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shamefully walk away.
Okay.
So just nobody saw that happen.
Nobody saw it, and I'm gonna just kind of slowly
Hey, with the luck that Phil had earlier, you shouldn't be embarrassed about anything.
Whistle nonchalantly.
Just walking towards where it went in the dark. Oh wait, are we in the dark?
It's lit enough because there was like guards and stuff like that. There's just lanterns sitting about, so it's lit enough. But you'd have to go. It's in the darkness somewhere. Like,
Well, that was my action, so never mind. Okay, go for it.
Then it is Phil's turn.
Is Wizard Guy still frozen?
Yeah, he's going to be starting to thaw soon.
I'd like to go make him injured.
You can do that. He's sitting there like this. Like, you see where he's like, "You fool!" to Lewis, and then he got hit with the arrow from Talion.
Let's. Is it better that I specify an attack or just say to hit?
Wait, what do you want to hit him with?
Well, if he's got his arms outstretched, I'd like to let him lose a hand.
Okay, I'll let you do
Which will
that.
keep him from doing certain aspects of spell casting.
I'm going to let you do that. I'm going to let you try it.
Oh, well, it probably hit. I rolled a 16 without modifiers.
Okay.
So 22 with.
Okay, awesome. Okay, go ahead and roll damage first.
Is his arm just gonna shatter off like Snowpiercer?
Bloody popsicle.
Is this considered sneak attack since he's frozen?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that because he would have an advantage.
Or in advance? Yeah. Well, okay. I rolled 8 for the standard attack. 2 dice 6 would be the other one then. So 8.
You can explode.
8 total?
Guy.
14 total.
Okay, this is excellent. That was bad. So he's like this, right? He's like, "You fool!" like that. You just walked up and you went, like that. You just shattered off his arm like right here.
Nice.
Who's the fool now?
Okay, so now it is it's Nola's turn. You got one other guard there, and you got the frozen guy, and the one guard is messing with the commandant.
I will go behind the guard and swing the hammer at him.
Okay.
That is 14.
Does not hit. These guys are heavily armed. Remember the mercenaries had like the armor?
Yep.
So it does not hit. Okay. So then we go to, it's the NPC's turn. We're going to go to the commandant first. He's going to be like done with this dude. So he pulls his sword out, which is, he also uses like a saber. Oh, man. He definitely hits. So let me roll this D8. Oh, my God. Yeah. You basically, like, Nola, you come up to, here's what happens. You ran up to hit that guy, and you see Commandant just finished him before, you went to go swing, and it's over. So, like, Commandant finished this dude off. Laneige and Enoch, they come up the steps, and they're looking around, and they see everyone finish, and Laneige is like, "This guy has caused a lot of trouble in my land." So he takes his greatsword. He rolls, oh God. He rolls a 13 plus, it's, okay. So he rolls a 17 total. And that is a D12 plus 3. So, oops, I rolled the wrong thing. Oh! Okay, it's damage. I was thinking 1. I was like, yeah, no. So he rolls. Yeah, so he does 4 damage against this guy. So he like swings the sword. It's like and just starts shattering like some of the ice or whatever. But it's like the dude's like but he's frozen solid. So he's just taking the hit. All right. So then we go to Enoch, who is also like, yes, this guy's caused a lot of trouble. So she is going to take one of her daggers, and she's going to walk up, do some stabby.
Stabby.
All right. So that was so low. His armor class does beat it. So I'm going to say she's like up there, like chipping away on the ice, but not penetrating him quite yet. She's like trying to stab him in the face. He's just a big block of ice. Like, remember how Laneige was frozen? So she's like that. This guy's in bad shape, man. Remember, this is all happening in like 10 or 15 seconds. Like all this shit you guys just did.
Just on him.
So then we go to Lewis.
Well,
you're watching Laneige, the dragon, swing on him, and you're watching Enoch up there just.
I'm going to walk up and say, there's no honor in killing a disabled enemy. And then I'm going to crack his other arm off like a popsicle.
Amazing.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
15.
Wait a second. Is it? Yes, that is.
What do I roll for that? That's just like a punching action, right?
Are you gonna do it with your arms?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hit him with the sword. I'm just gonna walk up and like crank.
Are
his
you
arm
raging?
off.
So that was like a strength. So that was like an athletics, but you already hit it. So that's what you basically. You don't even need to add the modifier. You got it. You broke. Okay, so you break his arm off, but I want you to roll a d4 plus 1 for damage.
Okay. D4.
A d4 plus 1.
That's the triangle one.
5.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh my god. All right, this dude's in bad shape, man. He's not even starting to defrost yet. Like
My first triangle.
Yeah. So then we go to Jeremy, who's watching all of your comrades just beat up and hack away on this guy.
Well, I'm assuming I can't 100% see because I'm kind of still down the stairs. So I'm gonna move up at least like halfway up so I can see better.
Yeah, you move up and like you're where like Laneige and Enoch were when they first entered the battle, like right at the mouth of the staircase.
And we've just got the mage left.
Yeah, he's frozen in a solid, and everybody's just hacking on him.
If anyone's got more sense than us, they better try
I
to
mean,
speed this in.
I could cast something that's probably gonna thaw him out while we attack him. I could just keep shooting magic missiles because that's fun.
Make him our friend.
Charm frozen amputee.
Loot the body.
I will say that would be pretty hard to do on this guy, but you can try it.
I don't want to be friends with him. He also can't do a lot of spells anymore because his arms can't hold his scrolls.
Both of his arms are gone, so there's no movement.
Yeah.
Remember what you read in the journal about him, about how he makes magic scrolls?
Mm-hmm.
This scroll that he used is it's a scroll of water generation, basically. He just opens it up and starts filling it. He's got scrolls like that. So.
I'm also kind of like, what kind of life would this guy live? He can no longer make his scrolls.
He can't even do that.
Let's just kind of put him out of his misery.
Okay.
I'll
that's some chaotic good right there.
I'll cast magic missile because we're
not gonna torture this guy for info,
huh? That's 4 + 1, 4 + 1, and 3 more, so 13.
That's one more than he needed. He had 12 HP left. He is dead. So you guys get 2,400 experience divided amongst all of you.
Well, we got 5 of us now?
Yes, sir.
Ooh,
God bless you.
Thank you.
420.
That's 480.
Yep.
Each?
That gets Phil leveled up.
480 each.
And that should be close for Lewis.
480, yeah, so that's...
Tacoma Comics, what's up?
Hey, Tacoma, what's up, my friend?
Damn, getting experience today.
258. Let me see what I need.
Oh, I'm still so far away.
Are all of you leveled up then?
No, I'm only level 3.
Oh, that's right, you're not.
No, I got a little bit more.
Yeah, I got a ways to go.
Where are you at, Caroline?
2311.
2311, okay.
I mean 2700. What is?
Did I forget to add something yesterday?
Did you?
Well,
oh no, I missed. You guys had a couple battles without.
Yeah, they had the big thing with the
succubus earlier.
Yeah, that's why we are where we are.
And I missed.
That's all right. Nobody says you have to be even with all your comrades. I've seen entire levels different, like 2 or 3 levels different in parties. So everyone's good. Everyone's all caught up. Nobody needs to add anything. All right. So the commandant, he sheathes his, sword and everything, and he goes, "You can come out now, little one. It's safe." And the gnome comes out from behind a boulder, and he's like, "I hate when these kind of things break out. There's never anything I can do." And he goes, he's like, "Is everyone okay? Is anyone injured?"
Nope.
The succubus injured me. Not this fight.
Okay, so he goes up to you and he gives you a good berry.
A good berry?
Yep. And the good berry is going to let you use a hit die without using a hit die.
Oh.
What?
So you can utilize
Roll
a
a
hit
D8.
die. Huh?
Roll a D8. Is that it?
Whatever Jeremy's hit die is.
It's a D6.
Okay, so roll a D6, but don't remove it from your sheet.
Oh, I got you. I don't know where I would remove one from.
When you level up, you get hit dice.
Yeah, like so when you use a hit die, you lose it. So let's say you have 3 hit die. You use all of those until you long rest.
Gotcha. I just don't see where on my sheet I would keep track of that.
It is there. It's next to. It's under your temporary hit points.
Oh, that's what's in the total area?
So total is how many hit die you have. The box is what the hit die is that you roll.
Is total your level?
Yeah, I think so.
I wrote 1d6 there, so I had that wrong. I rolled a 5, so I got 5
Okay.
health back.
So you get 5 health back then, but you don't have to use it because he gave you the good berry. Is anybody else hurt?
I mean, if he's giving out good berries,
Yeah, he's got a
I'll
whole
take
bag
one.
of good berries that he has.
Sure, I'll take one.
Go ahead and take one and roll hit die without.
Go ahead and save it for later.
You could, but you're hurt now.
I'm not hurt. Nothing's hit me.
He just gave you a freaking vitality.
I'm
Yeah,
good
like,
as long
save
as
it for
as
later.
long as Bill is in front of me.
All right, I'm fully healed.
Okay, cool, excellent. And Phil, you're good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now there's the aftermath there. You've got the bodies of the guard. You got the frozen dead mage. I'm assuming somebody, I'll say Laneige went and alerted the dwarves that everything's safe. They can return to their home. And everybody is excited to see Dahlia.
Yeah.
Welcome
back.
We did it. As
You
I
did.
grab up my sword
Elf
from the
girl.
ground, my rapier. Nobody
I'll
saw
say you can
that.
find it pretty easily now.
You got that
What
tussin.
I miss?
So, yeah, I'll say you guys kind of hang around there. And does anybody want to check the bodies of these fools?
I do.
I'm going to search the mage.
You want to search the mage. Excellent. So
What's
I want you to
left
do
of him?
this. Huh?
I also
hair
want to
dryer.
search the mage.
I assume
Well,
arms are like way
Jeremy's
off
going
to the
to
side.
first because you went to go find your rapier.
Mm-hmm. Search his hands.
What am I doing? Investigation?
Yeah.
I now have a +7 on that because I leveled up and I used my ability things on my intelligence. So 16.
Excellent. Okay, so you do find 2 unused scrolls on him. Would you like to know what they are?
I would love to know what they are.
Do an Arcana check.
That's also going to be +7.
No.
7 + 7, so 14.
Okay, so
Not a-
yeah, so you're not super familiar with these type of scrolls, so you're gonna have to take them back and kind of research. It's not something really out here in the middle of a dark cave. You're gonna
Okay.
want to do. But you do have 2 scrolls that you assume are similar to the one that just got tore up. So there you go. Anybody else want to do anything, or is everybody ready to leave this dreadful place?
I'll search
loot the guy.
the guards. See if they have anything.
Okay, so I'll let each one of you search a guard. That way, if the others want to search a guard, you can. So go ahead and roll investigation.
Oh, do I get my mountain dwarf +2
16.
on this?
Yeah, you would have. Yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I just remembered that.
Yeah, you did. So 16 for Talia.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you
I also
find
got
a
16.
baggie of 15 pieces of silver.
Nice.
I got 16 as well.
16. Okay. I'm going to say that you. I mean, his sword is intact, but you wouldn't want anything like that. And you find. Let's see here. Hold on a second. I'll give you something a little different. You find some very nice rations.
Rations?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They're an upgrade to what you normally have.
Okay. And I'm going to hand the wizard the arm of the sorcerer. Just say, like, here, let me lend you a hand. Because I see him looting the wizard's body.
Okay.
Do I look to see if there's like any rings or something on him?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
No, nothing like that. By the way, I was going to ask you, the ring that you dug up, what did you do with it? Is it in your bag or are you wearing it?
The ring?
What did you do with it?
It's in my bag, I think.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, because I don't know what it does. I didn't want to put it on.
Well, you know what it is, but you didn't know how it worked, I guess, right?
Right. And so I'm like, until I figure this out, I'm going to put this somewhere I don't accidentally cause it to start shooting spells off.
Okay.
Is it precious?
I put it on and I disappear.
Oh, man. Okay. So the Commandant says, I'm glad we're all back together, but what happened to Red Shirtigan?
His neck met something that it didn't enjoy.
If only it had been there to mend it.
That doesn't work. So he's like,
he died gloriously.
I'm sad to hear this. It's always terrible whenever a student of the school dies adventuring, but that is the way of our craft. And he says, and he bows his head and does a little prayer for him. And then he says, come on, we didn't have time to check out Blasingdale. We wanted to come back and assist you as quickly as possible. So God knows what's going on there. So.
I would like to take one of my arrows and give it to Alon and give him 10 pieces of silver and say, find a way to make more of these for me, please.
What kind of arrow is it?
They're ice arrows.
They're ice arrows, but they're silver ice arrows, right?
No, her arrows are just normal arrows. She has, yeah.
Well, I'm still going to give him the silver anyway. There's 10 silver.
Alon, you can make them. We can discuss later how you can do it.
Yeah, that's fun.
So, so you're going to agree to do that. Okay. So you're keeping track of how many you have left. Did you want your steel arrows back from Enoch?
If she'll give them to me, yes.
She said yes. She'd love to have her. She said that mage is the one who made these arrows for me.
The one we just killed?
I want to keep 4. She can have 10 back. Is that fair?
Okay. Yeah.
Because I want to.
And she gives you back. She gives you back her steel.
Cool.
All right. So, Phil, do you have anything you want to do around here while this is going on?
No, I'm wet, I'm cold, and it's dark and yuck.
Okay. Okay. So anyway, you guys start going back out. We'll go ahead and just.
Does anyone watch a mage's head?
What's that?
I think you do, son.
Just
it's still frozen solid, so it won't bleed.
Wolfgar, I heard this tale that if you chop off your head and replace it with this head, you become all powerful.
So see, that's where if you look on the map, that's where all this shit went down. It went down. If you look on here, we have the map up. We don't have the map up.
It's not showing. No.
Yeah,
I see it off on my others.
Okay.
So right around here is where all this went down.
Oh. No Teakle.
No, he's not there.
He's still looking for stuff in the forge.
Yeah. So anyway, so you guys, you're going out. You're not running into anything here. It's all safe and been gotten through. And you go across the bridge. I'm assuming you're following this. You come out. You see the remains of these orcs and all this stuff. And you come out here, and by the time you get out here to the front, it's been, a little over. It's been right about 2 full days since you first separated from Tally at this point. At the bottom of the, or not the bottom, but the midway of the mountain. So 2 full days on conquering this place, giving it back to its rightful owners, destroying the mage, and crushing the mercenaries. You guys decide to head on back down to Blasingdale. And the Commandant says, Wizard, here you go, and gives you the cube back.
I was just going to ask about that.
Thank you. You saved your comrade's life. When we get back to the school, you and I have business to discuss. But the Baron matters most now.
We shall discuss things later.
Yep. Oh, whoops. Hang on a second. So we're going to go on back to...
If anybody want to take a rest at some point before we get into another fight.
Oh,
Well, hold
No.
on. You guys get back here.
Okay. City's alive.
Yeah.
Are we bringing all the dwarves back with us, or are they staying in there?
No, the dwarves are staying there. They just conquered
Okay.
their home. They're good to go. They've been whittled down to what? There's only 7 of them left.
8 now.
Oh yeah, because Tekel stayed there. Yeah. So
They have gained
there wasn't a lot of them to begin with. I mean, this was a band of dwarves that she put together to go claim the land. So I got to assume there wasn't more than a couple dozen of them to begin with. So anyway, yeah. So you're back there.
A little bit safer here for the moment.
Just a wee bit.
Oh, did we lose Danny?
Ooh, we did.
Ooh.
We did.
Back.
Like it's quiet.
It's on
Too bad I was about ready to level y'all up.
That was an interesting
I
scenario.
was just like waiting for someone to tell us what to do.
Let's go. 5,000 experience for everyone.
Okay.
Game over, man.
So let's see here. Red is dead, so I'll take him out.
Oh, sad.
R.I.P.
Red's dead, baby.
All right.
They're like a
Everyone else.
gravestone icon.
So, but Enoch is here, so we can add her in.
Yay. Our new friend.
I don't even know what to put for her because we were using the arrows.
Oh yeah.
I'll let you put it on there.
I'm trying to remember what was it that took us from this location to where we
What
just
about-
got done.
Get Jester's mask.
What about
Wait,
that
what?
one?
What?
I
Phil?
was thinking either
Oh, yeah, the
that
What's Phil's question?
or because she's a wood elf.
I was just trying to think,
I
what
like
was it
that.
that sent
Yeah, I
us
like
from
that.
this location to the mission we just finished? Here we are returning, but what made us go there in the first place?
You don't remember why you went?
Well, I don't remember who sent us. Are we supposed to report back and say,
Remember that
The captain.
you guys had the choice. You could help the dwarves, or you
Okay.
could attack Baron Alton's camp.
I'm just thinking, who do we report back to? Say mission
So
accomplished.
you guys are getting back there to figure out what happened in the battle against Alton.
Oh, okay.
So you get back there, and it is a sad day in Blasingdale. The people are there. You do see Miriam, and she runs up, and she's like, "Oh my God, all of you are alive, but where's Red?"
Womp womp.
You did.
Red is dead.
Dead.
So Miriam
Yeah.
is sad about that because she has, been traveling
You've been
with
crushing.
Red and all that sort of stuff. And
We
she
need
says,
a Red Dead redemption.
She says, "I'm happy that all of you are here. And it's sorry what happened to Red, but it was. You remember, Miriam stayed and was protecting the mayor while the was it Captain? What's his name? I forgot. Captain Grindar, I think is his name. Hold on. For some reason, my thing is not even up here right now. Why is that?
Grindar.
Yeah, Captain Grindar. Yeah, you got that.
Grindar
So,
home?
Yeah.
What's that?
I didn't really catch his last name. It sounded
Yeah,
like
Captain Grindar Colm, the half-orc militia commander. And here, I'm going to actually go back. There's no need to have this up right now so we can all see each other a little better. So where'd Phil go?
He's sneaky.
Okay. I thought he disintegrated. So Sean talking about Voldemort and the lightning bolt scar. That's fine. So she says, unfortunately, the attack on Alton did not go as planned, and he was ready, and his forces pushed back Grindar, and a horrible thing happened. Constable Dara Whitewood was kidnapped during the battle, along with a few other soldiers. And it's worse than we thought, because Captain Grindar is betrothed to Dara, so he's not taking it well.
Uh-oh.
So that's information you got from Miriam.
Good job, girl.
Commandant says, so do we have any kind of idea of what remains of Alton's forces? And Miriam just says, well, I wasn't present, obviously, but it was enough to push them back. But they are still camped as we know it at Alton's rock quarry. So they have not moved position, but we're afraid that any day they could attack the town.
Well, it sounds like we should beat them to the punch.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's armor up and go.
So would you guys like to forfeit a long rest in favor of getting a sneak attack?
The magician.
I don't know.
How long is the trip?
Not far. It's the same distance. Remember, if you guys remember, it was east to the rock quarry, and it was northeast to the mountains. So it's about the same distance either way.
I don't need a long rest.
Okay.
I think perhaps our wizard friend might need a little rest.
I need a long rest. Yeah.
Okay.
I need it to recover spell slots and health.
Let's take
You need a full long rest?
I'm down 2 level 2 spell slots out of 3 and 2 level 1 spell slots out of 4.
Okay.
And I have 14 health out of 21.
Okay. Well, it is noon, and you can still attack at night, but we don't know if that's their plan. Also, they may
I also
also
only
be
need
planning-
4 hours for a long rest. That's a high elf.
Oh, that's an awesome feature. Okay, so you guys can go at sundown then instead of in the middle of the night,
Yes.
or leave while it's still light outside and maybe get there by sundown.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, excellent. So there you go with that. So I'll let you go back to the hotel where you have the accommodations there and rest. And does anybody have anything they need to do? They need to.
I would like to shower and then go to the armory.
Okay, yeah, cool. You never did get to wash off those flu sweats you had there.
She not looking good.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything? You want to eat? You want to do anything like that?
I'll just stock up on basics. I don't know. I'm assuming the armory is overkill for it. I'm just thinking I got restock my burglar's pack, restock my lantern stuff.
So you probably want to go with her to the armory then.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Lewis?
I'm going to eat one of those rations that I just got and find somewhere to sleep.
All right. I would like you to give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, shit.
Did you put alcohol
13.
Success, and you get 1 temporary HP point.
Oh, cool. I was like, they're poison shit.
No, they are enchanted rations from the mage.
What?
Oh, nice.
They give the soldiers extra HP.
Cute.
Dope.
And I'm going to say you get 3 of them.
Oh, shit.
Yay.
So 2 more?
If you're going to eat them,
you
get
added
them.
1, yeah.
Are you going to go ahead and eat them? You'll get 3 extra HP.
I'm just going to eat 1 right now.
Okay, you're going to be a fucking tank going into this battle here. Front and center, my friend.
That's the plan.
All right, cool. So Jeremy's resting. He's doing his shit, Alon, do you have anything you'd like to do in town?
I would go somewhere and find some decent food to hang out and be social with.
Okay.
Some tavern or inn or restaurant or some such thing.
Okay, cool. So you go into the tavern, which is very empty these days because everybody's kind of fretting and preparing the town for the inevitable attack. And you go in there and you find Captain Grindar drunk at the bar.
Hello, drunken Captain Grindar.
He says, "Oh, you're alive. Were you able to help your dwarven friends?"
The dwarves are good. I hear things aren't going so well for you, though.
He said, "Yes, that attack did not go as planned. I'm glad that your mission was successful. We needed some kind of win, and we'll take it." And he holds up his glass like that.
Well, I will raise my glass to him, and I will tell him that we are going to go and see what we can do about making both missions successful.
He says, "Excellent." He says, "I will gather what men I have available, that most of survivors are going to be needed to protect the city at this point. So we're basically sitting ducks, but I will at least lend my hand and whoever I can bring with me."
Fair enough.
Nice.
Any help is appreciated.
Excellent. Okay. So we're going to go to Talia and Bean, who are at the armory. You guys arrive at the armory and you go in and there's no one to greet you.
Damn. Oh, that's right.
Dara's captured.
Cool.
So
I'm gonna
what-
take 30 silver arrows and put 15 pieces of silver on the counter.
You're gonna take how many?
30.
You can't carry more than 30. So
I
you
was
have-
gonna leave some at the hotel for later. Come back and get them.
Okay. So are you taking any ice arrows or?
Oh, does she have them?
No. You kept some ice
Oh,
arrows. Right?
yeah. I was gonna take 2 with me, leave 2, put 2 regular arrows in, and leave the
And
rest in the hotel.
And then Alon has one of them.
Yes.
Okay, we're just keeping track of that because there's
Because then,
special
like, if I lose arrows, I would like to have replacements when I get back.
So you're gonna leave some money on the counter there.
Yeah, or like put it in a spot where they would notice it, but it wouldn't get stolen. Essentially.
Excellent. Remember to erase that money from your inventory.
Yep.
Of course. Phil.
Well, I guess I will do the same, although I'm not looking for anything near as specific, I guess. Just little staples.
Yeah, so you're just wanting to like restock your kit that you used up some stuff in the cave and everything. Because I know you did. You want a new lantern. It's all burnt up and everything now.
Okay.
Paper lantern. And I think you used something else too, didn't you? You used something back there.
Let's see.
Yesterday or the other day.
Hooded lantern, tinderbox, wood screen, 50 feet rope, crowbar, hammer, bell. I've already marked off string. Take some more string.
Okay. And I'm going to say you replenish your tinderbox because you used that to light the lantern a few times.
All right. I guess ultimately all I'm really kind of looking for is the fair market value that I can also leave in the same place Talia did.
You're just trying to figure out how much you should leave?
Yeah.
Okay. They would be happy if you left 15 pieces of silver.
Of silver?
I would also like to find 2 lodestones if they have them, since I know what they are now.
Give me an investigation roll.
Oh, well, that's a crit fail, so I didn't find anything.
Nope, didn't.
Also, are we still adepts at Northridge?
Yeah. That won't change unless you get some kind of rank within the school.
Okay.
Jeremy's rank is going to be changing soon.
Dun, 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 dun.
Okay, so is everyone's good? You guys are ready to finish off this Alton guy because he sucks, right?
Would I have any time to do one little thing?
No, because they're doing this while you're resting.
Okay.
I'm going to grab an apple.
I am good to go.
What was your little thing you were wanting to do?
It would have been obtaining a small straight piece of iron.
If Nola has something like that on him, you can ask him on the road.
I got that.
Okay.
I can't do it.
Is it too late to take a stop into the armory as well?
It's too late because you spent it going and eating and stuff. So, everyone's kind of gathering back in the town square here. Everyone's gathering in town square. Alon, I'm assuming you're going to tell the others because Commandant Laneige and Enoch are there.
Ooh, that camera change.
Camera 2.
They're all discussing how they're going to handle this. Grindar comes and he's got a small group of soldiers with him, about 5.
Nice.
And he says, this is all we can spare because Blasingdale cannot repel another attack. Even this is thinning us too much. He says, but they are all dedicated and would like to find their comrades alive in Dara if they are still with us. So we can take you directly to Arun's with you guys too. Yeah. We can take you directly to Alton's camp. But when we get there, how are we going to get the hostages out before engaging them in conflict? Because they will kill the hostages at first chance.
You guys plan. I'll be right back.
Well, I'm not familiar with the spot, but I can do my best to stealth in and either free them or create a distraction.
I was gonna say, once we get there, we'll see if we can make some sort of distraction somewhere.
Yeah.
And maybe have the rogues sneak in and see if they can locate the prisoners. And what you got? What you got, Tammy?
So, we could sneak in, right? I can do mage hand, and from a distance, I can untie any rope.
Okay, awesome. That's good thinking. You guys are thinking this through.
So like, then they could also attack, or like jump at if they need to.
And I can assist with untying.
Mage hand. What would you? Are you sneaky? Can you be sneaky?
Can kind
You be
plus
sneaky?
3 stealth, plus 3. Roll a 1.
I would recommend that if we send anyone actually into.
Yeah, I want to go in.
Okay.
Do we know how many guards generally are?
You also
don't
have
know
a
how many
familiar,
are left.
which
We don't know
you
what
can
their
send
plans
in,
are. Now,
possibly.
all we know is that Dara
If there's
and
a little
3 other
bug.
soldiers. What?
I am reminding him that because I assume we're discussing his characters what to do. Yes, we're not table talking.
No.
Yeah, we're discussing his characters, but Grindar just says that all we know is that Dara and 3 other soldiers were kidnapped during the last battle.
Okay.
He could send his familiar in the tent, wherever we may need to be, because he keeps forgetting. But
Send that. I can send.
We know it exists.
I can send my broom.
You could, but
the broom could untie.
Remember, you got Arun with you also, and Arun can. He's pretty stealthy.
Don't you have a magic
Oh,
cat?
Arun can come with us.
Yeah, he was talking about using the familiar.
Arun, the cat, and the rogues.
All right. So generally speaking, you guys know what you're going to do. The stealthy ones are going to go in. The rest are kind of go wait out and kind of draw out the enemies.
Is anyone with them from the school?
No. You're talking about using the stones.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we know exactly where they are.
Well, no, that's not the case. However, someone who goes in to try to get the hostages out should probably have a way of communicating with the. I'm just telling you this just as a player. You know, I'm saying it as Commandant. Someone should be able to have a way of contacting those waiting to let them know that the hostages are free. That way, we can have an attack from both ways.
I would say thieves can't, but they also probably know thieves can't.
Well,
Anybody else here
Yeah.
speak demon?
Speak what?
Demon? Abyssal?
You speak
Any-
demon?
Yeah, I got to pick an extra language and I said, fuck it. It's going to come in handy at some point.
You know how crazy this would have
Jesus.
been if Caroline had got to go in with the succubus?
Wow.
This would have been nuts. But anyway, go ahead.
Did any of the NPCs speak demon?
I speak Sylvan.
Well, I mean, wait. I don't think anyone speaks demon.
Would the gnomes speak demon?
Well, here's the thing. I guess if you took Arun in with you, Arun could probably stealth past everyone to let them know. If Arun went in with the stealthy people, once you got them free, you know what I mean? So the 2 of you, I'm assuming, are going to go in stealthy, and maybe Enoch with you.
Okay.
Wait,
Is that right?
is the wizard going in, or is he just sending in his familiar?
No, he's going to send in his familiar first to see.
So won't you be able to
Yeah.
see
You'll be able to
everything?
If you send the familiar, you might be able to identify.
I would know. Yeah.
You can just watch what's happening and communicate.
There we go.
Yeah.
So I'm going to bring Arun anyway.
I can't really communicate with you guys, but you can communicate with us.
Well, yeah, you can tell them what you see happening.
Yeah.
So
All right.
that's the plan.
Well, we're
I
going to
can
go to
go
this
in and
map
throw
here.
body parts at people.
We're going to go over here to this map. And this is where Grindar takes you to. Hang on.
Yeah,
There you go.
it's like middle school.
Why is it not enlarging on here? There it goes. How you guys like that? That was a fun map to make.
It definitely has a summer camp vibe.
Summer camp. Okay, so the dark back here, if you want to imagine, that's like the walls of the quarry, right? And this greenish stuff, that's like the cliff. It's all dark because it's you would wait until dark probably to go into this. So like here, let me turn the laser on. So this is like a cliff area here, right? You're looking down into the quarry. You can walk all along back here on top of that, and that would all be looking down the rock face of the quarry. This right here is the path that goes down into the quarry. So you guys would be like up here. You guys wouldn't be down there where you're putting your figures. You'd be up here somewhere. So if you want to imagine, I'll just put a soldier out here just so you can see. If a soldier's like on patrol. What?
I'm so sorry. I grabbed the wrong thing.
You can drag it to the bottom and delete it.
No, I
Like, you
moved
see
the
the
map
trash can?
accidentally.
So if you want to imagine a soldier here, he's going on patrol. He's about that size. He's like walking. This is like a little valley of rocks going down, right? So like up here at the top, that's like you're looking down at a bunch of boulders, and you go down like it's you can't run through here. But once you get down to about here, it's flat, and it walks on into the quarry. That makes sense? Any question about that? That way you guys aren't like running, wondering what the hell you're looking at when you go in?
Is the stone loose? Is it noisy on the way down?
Yeah, like if you were to start walking down this, you would be kicking rocks down if you weren't careful.
It's a dangerous descent. Like we gotta be careful.
No.
Ourselves.
No. Like, so this area up here is like just boulders that you would just climb down, like hand over foot going down until you got to about
Just
here.
very slowly.
And then it's just like you just walk across rocks. Once you get here, it's like it's flat and more, or not really flat, but more like a incline or decline down into the quarry.
Okay. Can we get around on the top of the quarry? Like, are those
You can
walls?
walk anywhere it's green is walking on flat land. You're just looking down in the quarry.
Okay.
And these are obviously Alton's tents. And down below, you see it's dark, but you can see, there are some soldiers sitting around fire pits. There's some walking off, some taking a leak off in the rocks, all that sort of stuff. And you definitely know that his forces are thinned, but you are still outnumbered. These are really big tents, by the way, too.
Do we know how many people are outside of the tents?
Rough survey of looking with your dark vision at night, you can see it pretty good. The ones that are outside are maybe a dozen.
Are they? Well, how well lit is it?
So it's down here for people with dark vision. It's lit enough where you know everyone that's not in a tent. You know where their location is.
I'm talking more about how well we can be seen.
If you're near fire like this, then you're broad day. If you're over by one of these torches, broad day. If you're moving along this wall here, you could probably sell through.
Are his forces a mix of humans and elves and whatnot?
Yes, just like the ones you encountered before, like the tiefling, and then there was also an elf, and then there was the ogre. But it's mostly humans and elves and that sort. Humanoid type people. And remember, a lot of these are former militia of Blasingdale.
I like what Sparks is doing.
So if we're up here, how well can we see down?
That would be like, if you were there, you'd be like crawling over to the edge and like looking down like that.
How far down is it?
I'm going to say from this rock face here, you're looking at roughly 75 feet. From back here, you're looking at more like 120 feet.
Okay. So would I be able to do a perception check from there to see what I can see? Kind of peeking over the edge?
All of you are going to have kind of enhanced perception because you're looking down on a well-lit area, so you're not really seeing anything from a roll more than what I just described to you.
Okay.
Your passive perception's a little higher in this situation just because you're not seeing at your location and they're all in a lit area. You hear a lot of commotion going on down there. They're yucking it up and partying, all that kind of stuff. And you see people coming in and out of tents and stuff. It's a busy place.
Wait, is there any other way out of there? How steep are the walls over on the rest of it?
About 120 feet.
So they're trapped in there.
I'd say at the high point, 150 feet. At the low point, which would be like right here, that would be like going in like just normal walking. But like right here, you might be able to jump off 50 feet.
And that's the only entrance.
Had that scroll.
What's that?
If only we still had that scroll, just kind of
filling up with water.
Water fills up.
Wouldn't that be crazy?
I have an idea.
What's that?
They're in a gallery.
So I can cast dancing lights.
Yeah.
and I could make a distraction with it. And like everybody could kind of get in along the walls.
What?
Because I can combine 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely medium-sized humanoid form.
Okay.
And I can maintain it as long as I concentrate. So like
I'm trying to figure out what you're wanting to do because it sounds like you want every single soldier to come out at once.
Well, yeah, and just like send them off in the distance, like create it up to 120 feet away from me.
You
and,
want
like,
all
send it
the
over
soldiers
somewhere.
to come out of this tent right now, or these tents right
No,
now?
not out of the tent, but like the ones that are in the front. You said they're partying, right? So like they're drunk.
Oh, they're not all drunk. I mean, there's some drinking going on, but it's not. I mean, they're gearing up to go to battle probably soon.
So I was gonna say, if they're drunk, they'd be like, "What the fuck?" And we could all like skirt in and get along the edge of the ones that need to be sneaky.
You would put the entire camp on high alert,
Okay.
and they would go secure those
That's a bad
prisoners
idea.
immediately.
Let's go grab somebody and ask them where the hostages are.
So
You say this guy's taking pisses and stuff, right?
I kind of want to try something. This is going to be a little weird. Are there any guards walking by themselves that I can see?
Not right now. I mean, not at the moment. Not from your position. No.
Is it night?
It's getting dark.
Okay. Would they see a guy flying around above them?
Oh, probably. You might want to wait a couple hours before he does that.
I wasn't going to do that.
What were you wanting to do if a guy got by himself?
I was going to use message and whisper in one of the guards' ears and try to... Well, that would probably end poorly, but I was going to try to intimidate them and get them to walk off by themselves up the path.
What if you just told them to go check on the guards? That way we knew, or the prisoners. That way we knew what tent they were in.
If he fails that would be bad. You can try it. I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no to your first idea, the dancing lights. If you want to do it, we can see what happens.
I just want to light things on fire.
Are they dancing lights that are flames? Like, can you walk into a tent and light it on fire with it?
You know what?
You guys want to know where these freaking prisoners even
Create
are
up
before
to
you do something
4
crazy?
torch-sized lights as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs. Can combine the 4 lights into glowing, vaguely medium-sized humanoid form. Sheds dim light in 10 feet radius. Bonus action can move the lights 60 feet.
So,
I don't
But
know
it's not like a fire person.
I guess if I make torches, then yes.
Like you can like kamikaze into like a burning building or something.
I don't. There's no like damage to roll or anything.
If
for
we
it.
alert them, they'll kill the hostages.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I mean, I could pretend to be the Baron and whisper in their ear.
Yeah.
Right?
So,
You could pretend to be the Baron's mage.
what was his name?
Yeah, he always just wears
He
like
didn't
a
have a
big.
name. He was just Baron
He
Elfin's
was just
mage.
a mercenary mage.
Did he always just wear a big black cloak? Like anyone ever see his face?
I'm not saying I'm walking down there pretending to be him. I'm saying I'm going to whisper in a guard's ear, and I'm going to say that this is Baron Elfin's mage, and you need to go check on the prisoners. It is time to rotate the guard shift.
Okay. So, first of all, before we go any further, that's an interesting idea. Alon, what do you have to say? Because I haven't heard you make any mention.
If I was going to mention anything, I would say that we just kind of stake this out until we can precisely figure out where the prisoners are being kept. It should become obvious over time with some sort of guard shift or people not coming and going from one of these tents or something like that.
So we play the waiting game.
That's a good idea. Let's walk around above it and study the camp.
Okay.
I mean, that's my recommendation, is to just wait it out and see what we can discern over the course of the next couple hours until it gets fully dark. And then we'll also have the advantage of doing whatever we do under the cover of fully dark.
Okay.
That's my recommendation.
I mean, it's all you guys. Grindar and his men are going to hold back and let you guys do what you do best.
Let's wait and find where the prisoners are, and then kill everyone else.
What's that?
I said, let's wait. I like his idea.
So once we know where the prisoners are, then we can work on a plan on the best way to get them out, because that's first priority.
This is true.
And then, if we're trying to stop them, then, the best bet is to bottleneck them in this entrance right here where we're already at, rather than go down and fight them down there.
Fair.
I'd stealth down there, but I'm leery of the loose gravel and the lack of darkness, complete darkness. And
it is very dark at night away from the fire.
There's also tieflings and stuff down there, probably.
And I have rope that would drop me down over the side.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but nobody says you have to go down that path. Nobody at all said you had to go down that path. Now, Grindar and his men aren't going to go anywhere but down that path, but they're not going to do it until they know the hostages are safe.
How many feet of rope do you have?
50.
I also have 50 feet of rope.
Okay. So
together,
first of all,
we have 100 feet of rope.
This area right here is right around, remember, this area here is all about 50 feet. This area back here is closer to 100.
I'm real curious about right here.
Yeah, or even behind the other, behind any tent.
First of all, here's what I want to do. I want the two of you to do stealth checks. That is going to be your stealth for this entire area.
Oh, buddy.
Oh. 27.
15? 15.
And what was yours? 27?
Yeah, he got 27.
I rolled 19 plus 8.
Okay.
I rolled 7 plus 8.
All right. I'll keep mental note of both of those. Enoch isn't making a move until she knows what everybody else is wanting to do.
Cool.
Are you guys wanting to descend somewhere?
Well, I guess you said we've got to descend here if we're going to remain within the range of our rope.
I could also...
Well, we could time together and just go down one at a time.
Once it's dark enough, I could fly you down behind the tent, right?
You would have to roll stealth also.
Yeah.
I mean, I can roll stealth.
I'd prefer that if you're gonna succeed it.
Jeremy, you're not gonna roll stealth unless that's what you're gonna do, because I'm not gonna let you make your decision on what your roll is.
Oh no, I mean I would be saying, let's do this, guys, and then we're stuck no matter what. So it's either 50 feet where you can do it, or
well, I don't mind.
We have enough for both of us to get down.
Let me just say that
go down different places
Alan,
too.
Alan, Ulfgar, Commandant, and Laneige, I'm going to assume you guys are going to stay with the militia guys since you're not stealthy at all. And Alan wanted to wait it out anyway, right?
No, I'd be looking to make a lot of noise whenever that's needed.
Okay.
And then once we get down there, I prefer we just go tent by tent, rule each one out. As far
I like Caroline's idea. That's interesting. If you guys were to tie your rope together and just descend at one very dark point.
Yeah.
Because then we can, climb down, check a tent, and we may not want to go behind because you're gonna have to get right up into the torchlight.
Mm-hmm.
So, you climb back up and then you drop down behind it, and then you climb back up and then you drop down behind it, and it takes longer, but it's safer.
Okay.
Plus, we're gonna watch and see which tent it is. So
you could always have the cat go wander around as well.
Yeah, that's
true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just said
I only have 100-foot range with that.
So you're wanting to use the cat to identify where they're at, and then the stealthy people are going to go free them.
But it can only go 100 feet from him.
Mm-hmm. So that would be down the side of the thing, and then that would be it.
Jeremy, you can walk along that rock wall, and the cat can go all the way across behind those tents.
Yeah, but isn't 100 feet back there?
It's right at.
So it could go the length from the top to the bottom, but it wouldn't be able to go further away from the wall.
Okay, I forgot.
I could see though from the ground level.
Yeah,
I mean, I could try that. I could, walk along the edge and see what I can see with the cat. Now that I'd be at level with the tents, right?
Can the cat make noise?
How much time has passed?
You guys are getting here as the sun is finishing setting.
Okay. Have any of us done perception checks yet?
Yeah, he said we saw what.
Yeah, you guys could all see about the same thing.
I can remember.
Well, don't forget you have a room too.
Well, yeah, but like we still want to wait for it to get dark. Unless does he have any fancy?
I mean, it's dark enough. It's not going to affect your stealth. Your stealth is going to be the same. Now, for them, if they run down there.
So have we discerned then, if it's been long enough, which seem to be the most likely of the tents that the prisoners are in?
There's nothing indicating where these prisoners are at.
I'll drop down where I'm at, and either Caroline follow me or drop down at another. Pull up the rope and drop down at a second
I'll at
location.
least hold the rope at the top for a minute and like let you get down.
Alrighty.
Not hold it. I'm assuming we're using a piton and hammering it into the ground with a point of, I don't know, whatever you.
How far away can you guys?
Can we what?
Can you? How far away can you guys talk to each other? Because you can talk to the other elf too.
It doesn't say, so I would assume 30 paces.
So that's the thing. She can actually do exactly what Elfgar just said. You guys can deep camp to her, and she can not go down with you and just relay the messages if she wanted.
Cool. And we'll have
but
her.
She would have to go along the rock wall. There'd be some time before indicating where the prisoners are.
So I am descending.
Okay.
All right.
Show me where you land at.
Where I'm at.
Yeah, we're over there.
Oh, sorry.
And then she's chilling at the top, like.
Yep.
Watching.
Okay.
Somebody's. Oh.
It is very dark back there.
Then I'll put you here.
Wait, what?
Because this is over the cliff. Did you come over the cliff?
Yeah, no, I'm going down too.
Oh, I'm sorry. My bad. Okay.
Jeez, Dad.
Okay. Would you like to check under that tent?
Yeah, I want to go systematically around.
I guess perception first. Can we hear anything?
No, you don't hear anything coming from that tent.
Can we? Is it like a fabric tent? Can we like just peek under the back?
It's a large canvas, and yes, you can lift it up and look underneath.
That's what
I can do that.
You're going to do that?
Yeah.
Well, you've got your mirror too, right? You can just stick that under.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, with your mirror and your stealth, all that kind of stuff. You look under there. You see no living person. All you see is boxes and bags of supplies.
Like food or like weapons?
Whatever this army needs.
I'm proceeding onward.
Yeah.
Are they communicating that back to us in any way?
Yeah, you can communicate to Enoch, and Enoch can run and tell everyone else that when you guys find the prisoners.
Cool. So onwards. Oh god, I keep clicking the map.
From the mouth over here, like if guys are coming up to get us, are we going to be able to snipe them before they can hit us? Like should
that's 50 feet of rock face.
I mean, I could hit them with some spells.
Yeah.
Okay. Just wondering if we're able to throw rocks down on them and such.
I'm going to say that Grindar and his men have positioned themselves around boulders down here. Okay?
Okay.
And you guys are within eye shot where you can signal them when Enoch gives you a signal.
Okay.
So you guys are going to check the next tent?
Yes.
All right. Same deal. You look under there, and you find a whole bunch of guards snoozing on hammocks, like the little wooden fold-out hammocks with canvas on them. They are mercenaries.
Light the tent ablaze. I was just thinking that. And I cast Firebolt on the tent.
Well, once it's time to escape, it will be nice to have a decoy as we make a run for the exit. I just don't know where that would be yet. But let's
You
go
got to move on to the next
tent.
tent, or you got to do anything with that one?
I'm going to keep going.
Yeah, I don't want to do anything with it.
Okay. So you're going to check underneath that one?
Yeah.
Get myself over.
You look under there, and you find Dara and the 3 prisoners tied up to a pole in the middle of the room, and the rest of the room is all supplies.
No one else in there?
What's that?
No one else in there?
Nope. You just see them like tied like this to posts on the ground with their rope behind their back. And they can't see you. You're looking from behind.
So I'll tell you that in case she doesn't, in case I haven't, or she doesn't know.
I will relay that message back and then peep my head under the little lifted flap with him.
Okay. She takes that message that you gave and she runs this way.
And while that's happening, I am going to use Mage Hand.
Okay.
And a spectral floating hand appears at a point of my choosing. You can use it to manipulate an object, open, unlock door, or container. Can I use that to untie rope? Like just tug on rope? So that's what I'm going to start doing. And I'm going to Thieves' Cant at the same... Wait, would she understand Thieves' Cant?
Dara would not understand Thieves' Cant. Neither would any of the militia.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to start tugging on the rope and hope they don't lose their shit.
Okay, they to them it just feels like the rope is loosening, and Dara's like, something's happening. My rope is loosening. She's like, I think I can get out.
I'm going to sneak under completely and make my presence known to them with my finger to my mouth to keep them quiet.
Okay, do a persuasion check.
Can I follow him in?
Not yet.
23.
23.
Damn,
Okay, you got it. You signaled to them. They understand what's going on. You're doing all that, and now Tally, if you want to come in, she's loose. The 3 of you can help loosen up the other 3.
Let's go.
So you guys are doing that, and I'm assuming
There's supplies. There's supplies so they could.
Hold on. Bean, are you going to check the door to make sure no one's coming? Or
Well, I was going to say I'm going to keep my attention on the door, but I wasn't going to walk up to it.
So dead straight out of there, you see this fire pit here with about 5 guys sitting around it.
Okay. I'd like to sneak all the people out and back the way we came. Maybe we can get them and no one will know we've even been here.
Okay. How do you plan on getting them out of here? Up that rope?
Pulling them up.
Okay.
So she has run to tell them, correct?
Enoch has went over there, and in the time it took, she can make it over here to Wolfreen and everyone on the corner here to let them know that
I'm going to suggest to Bean that he go back, he sneak back, get the rope, and put it behind the tent that we're at. Drop it down where we are, so that nobody else has to sneak but him, because we don't know what state these people are in.
Well, you wouldn't have to run necessarily all the way back if you did an investigation check and found some rope there.
Well, but we need a way to have it anchored to the top, yes?
Oh, you mean have him run across the top?
Yeah, literally go grab it because it's anchored into the ground. We can't climb up. I mean, we can try to climb up the rock face.
You can do that, but would your character really want to do this because of how long that would freaking take?
Well, okay, isn't there a rope currently hanging from the cliff from which we came down?
Yes.
Yeah, so he goes, gets that,
exactly,
and then brings it over to behind where we are.
Just
otherwise, we have to have
You have to
everyone
climb up the
think-
rope and bring it all the way around, he's saying.
Logically think how long this would take. And if you yourself were in that situation, would you even attempt something like that?
I would rather bring them to the corner where we dropped because that rope is hidden in that corner.
I'm just concerned
That tent
about getting
provides
caught.
cover.
I'm just saying, you're talking about 20 to 30 minutes worth of him doing this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned about getting caught. That's all.
I'm not saying no. I'm just telling you that's what you're up against. Like a guard could come by, and you guys are just standing around that tent.
Well, if we get caught, then they can climb the rope while you and I are providing defense.
That's fair.
So
are the supplies in the room like weapons, like the weapons that they came in with and stuff like that, or just random
roll for
stuff?
investigation.
17.
Okay, you do find stuff
Yeah,
suitable to
15.
arm those for.
Distribute.
Yeah, see, Sean gets it too. That by the time that would take you, you'd probably have a guard come check on the prisoners. That's exactly my point. You're talking. You got to realize this is a big quarry. Just him walking across there is going to take 2 or 3 minutes. He's going to climb up here, going to undo that rope, walk all the way around, drop that. You're looking at 15 to 25 minutes before he could actually do that.
Yeah, I guess I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
What are the rest of the crew doing up here? Are we getting
So
filled
Enoch
in on
has
any
now
of
let
this?
you all know. You do know that the prisoners are being freed. So it's up to you guys what move you want to make.
Will she come back to where we were?
Probably to help restrain the rope.
Do we know where they're being freed? Like, did they tell us what tent?
Enoch does signal which tent it is.
So then we'd probably want to make a distraction somewhere as far away from that.
Yeah, like on the other side of the quarry. But then we would also be alerting them that we're here.
Okay.
But we'd be able to get them up, and ready to.
That's fair.
Yeah, or you guys could attack them from behind.
So your guys is we don't know this. We don't
I'd
know.
rather stand up
Oh
and
yeah, we
pick
don't know
people
anything.
off
We don't
with
know
my
your
arrows.
escape route.
Yeah.
We just know you're there freeing them.
You just know that we found them, not even that we're freeing them.
Right. You found them. You're attempting probably to free them, I'd assume.
Would we be assuming that you'd be freeing them to get them out, or freeing them to launch a attack from inside the camp while we're coming the other way?
We don't know.
Or we never
I would
worked that
presume
out.
the assumption is to get them out because we never discussed an attack from inside the camp.
No. Yeah, you guys had pretty much said we're going to try to get them out that way. There's not, I mean, you could attempt something like that since there is a large group of people now armed. You didn't even know if these people were still alive at that point, but now you have 2 rogues and 4 soldiers inside the camp.
My ideal distraction, but would not be ideal for them escaping the way they came in, would be to shoot a fireball at the tent that all the guys are in.
You don't know about the people in that tent.
Yeah.
I thought they communicated that. No.
Well, I guess Enoch could tell you. Yeah.
Yeah. Fair.
Maybe we could
But
say
then you'd
here
also
that-
be setting the tent on fire that is directly in the direction we need to get.
Yeah,
them back.
exactly.
Right. I know.
But you
Not
could,
saying-
we could
What do
say
you do
that
as-
your character.
The other
We
end of
could
the
say
camp?
that your character asked Enoch what were in those other 2 tents.
Yeah.
And as we climb up, you could set it on fire.
That would directly
Just-
put people in your direction, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we've got everybody else down there that could then
So,
rush in. and
Why
attack.
don't you fire one at a tent that nobody's even at?
Well, that's what I was gonna say. Since I'm already thinking about setting fires, like,
Yeah, let's make it a distraction on the other side of the tent.
right.
On the other
That
side of
could
the
be
camp.
what we're talking about, anyways. It's like, okay, we know which tent they went to. Let's distract somewhere else.
Okay.
Pull attention away from that.
You want to do this airborne?
Do I?
Do we know there's a bunch
Would
of
that
sleeping
give
guys in
them
the tent? Let's go
disadvantage
all.
on attacks at him?
Burn 'em.
No, not something like that.
Would that give
He
me?
did an attack like that against that goblin, then hit Lewis in the back, but that was because he.
No. If they're trying to like say shoot him with arrows or something like that, would they get disadvantaged?
It
if
is
he's-
so dark that
Okay.
if he's flying above this, they're not going to
They
see
can't see.
the guy on a broom
That's
up
cool.
here.
That's cool. So then fuck it, yeah. Set them all on
If they're not
fire.
gonna see me anymore, I'm gonna be flying around, flinging shit at them. Then I thought
Burn 'em all.
I thought earlier you said they would see me.
Yeah,
So-
earlier when it was daylight.
You're assuming that anybody's going to notice anything.
Alon, do you have any ideas?
Beg pardon?
Alon.
I go with the best bet is still to just try and get them out as quietly as possible without. We don't want to disturb the whole camp.
Gotcha. Everyone
So-
needs to take that in consideration then.
Again, like I said, I say get them out. If taking them to the rope is the best bet to get them out, then take them to the rope and try and get them out that way.
Knowing
And then,
knowing
we can
that
see what happens.
they're not gonna see me flying overhead, I guess I
Right.
still need to do a stealth roll.
But if we set a tent on fire,
No, I'm not going down that thought process. I'm thinking I could come assist getting them out by flying one or two
Oh,
of
just
them
behind
out
the back of the
to
tent.
speed up the process.
Yeah.
If you can do it without being seen, then go with it, man.
That is so. You are allowed to carry one person on that broom with you at a time. So you could come down that rock face.
Start with.
You can also
Brenda
fly the
from
rope
there.
over there if it's no big deal.
Oh yeah, and that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have you do a stealth on that if you do that though.
Who has the materials to set the
Grab the rope. Fly over, grab the rope, pick it up, fly over.
Oh, fly over, grab this rope.
Yeah.
Grab that.
Do you have pitons in your pack?
No, but I would have to take the piton on the ground, right?
Yeah. So we would just literally yank it out of the ground, go over, and then like stab it
Or
back.
take my iron pot and smash it into the ground. Because I do
Quietly
carry an
smash the
iron
piton.
pot at all times.
Yeah, a
Okay.
quiet one.
Yeah. I mean, do we want me to assist with this?
Or I guess
do we wanna just
realistically,
let them.
he could
I'd
fly.
be asking the group.
Can you fly me with it and I just hold the rope?
I was gonna say we could just fly Grendar up, and then she could hold the rope while he flies people up, and we climb.
I'd be asking Alon because he seems to be taking, the most cautious approach. Seems to have some idea here, maybe.
I'm lifting up
If
the
he
tent
thinks that's a
and
good idea for me to attempt that.
I'm lifting up the tent and motioning for everybody to get out.
Yeah, just bring them over to the rope that we already have and help them get up.
Follow
that way.
me.
Yep.
And it's going to take a while.
So I'm gonna roll stealth for all of the people you're taking. Not good.
Exactly
rolled an
why
8.
I didn't want to do it.
So on the way back, a guard walking by this torch here. Hold on. Right here. As you guys are walking through there, he does see. He goes, "You there? Who's moving in the shadows?" And then the people on the nearest 2 fire pits here look over to see what he's pointing at.
I will motion for everyone to keep going.
How far away from us is he?
20 feet from the guy he spotted.
Would I be able to?
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Do it.
Well, okay. So, an attempt on a humanoid you can see must make Wisdom saving throw with advantage if companions are fighting. We're not technically fighting. Charge for duration or until damage from companions. Regards you as friendly. Knows was charmed after 1 hour.
Okay, so I need to give this guy a wisdom save.
Yep.
Yerp.
He rolls an 8.
12. Suck it. He's charmed.
Okay, so what do you want to have him do?
I go, shh, you saw nothing? Never mind.
He turns around and he looks at his comrades around the fire, and he says, "I don't know. I'm just spooked or something."
It was just an animal.
Drink.
Just a box.
Yeah. So he says that. So everything is calm for the moment.
We told them we already
Isn't
had one.
Enoch currently a member of the Baron's army in there? As far as they know?
Yeah, you guys never even took advantage of that.
Oh, fuck. Well, it's too late now. She's not down there with
She
us.
could have walked around the camp and everything. And you know what's really funny? I'll go ahead and tell you guys this. The other group, they actually did that. They actually had Enoch go down there, and she went tent to tent to find prisoners.
Well, we didn't think about that. Well, we're good. Let's go.
She went tent to tent with another guy that was in the group that she told everyone that she recruited.
Whoops.
Yeah.
I did not think about that.
That would have been smart.
But let's go. Let's get him up. Let's go. I solved our temporary problem for an hour.
Can your charmed friend, can he do stuff?
He has to say he's not enchanted, he's just charmed.
Yeah, he regards me as friendly and he sees me, but not the rest.
She's not controlling him. She's not a sorcerer. You know.
Can I? Okay.
Can you what?
You cannot cut off his head.
No. I was gonna say, can I even be suggesting stuff to Talia, or is that outside of?
Yeah,
you're too far away.
Okay.
That's just you talking at the table there.
Okay.
Yep.
Then
Okay.
I will control myself not doing that.
All right, so everybody's kind of making it out there. Yeah, I'm gonna say that was your fail on the stealth, but you guys are getting up the rope, and everyone is making it.
Before I climb up, the tent that had the supplies. Can I just go in it and do an investigation check?
Yeah.
Cool.
So this one on the bottom corner here.
Yeah, since nobody's gonna see me and we're vaguely okay. That's only a 10, so I probably didn't find anything.
Yeah, you go in there. It's just grain and like dried fish and all that kind of stuff.
Okay, well then I'm just gonna climb back up the rope.
That sounds heavenly.
I take a piece of fish for Alon.
Okay. Why him specifically?
I don't know. I take a piece of fish for everyone.
All right.
If I can carry it.
I'll let you do that.
I can reasonably carry it.
You think this looks good? It's like a freeze-dried kind of fish thing.
We haven't eaten in a few hours.
Okay, so you all make it to the cliff edge. Everyone's back. Now what's the game plan?
Burn them
I
all.
pass out the fish to the prisoners and everyone, and we regroup.
Is
So
everyone
they're
going to
all-
regroup here at the mouth?
Eat this for strength.
I guess we should.
All right. Everyone regroups at the mouth. You guys didn't use Urun or anything.
We need him.
Okay, so now what's the plan?
We got more members of our army.
How many of us have ranged weapons? I'm asking out loud to the group.
Magic.
Well, yeah, the magic users, and then Enoch has one, and then you've got one. Commandant has crossbow. These other guys are mostly melees.
I
I've got
definitely want to
javelins.
set the tent on fire.
They have
Well, I'm
120 range.
wondering if we could cave in this part.
Entrance.
Bottleneck it even more.
This part. Like if we could cave it in since it's all rocky, like have them just.
It's a
attack.
lot bigger than what you're thinking.
Okay.
You'd make a bunch of noise before you did anything to block any kind of.
But then they'd be trapped
What
in
if
it.
I cast Thunderwave?
If you what?
What if I cast Thunderwave?
What's the description on that?
Where'd it go? I don't think I wrote it down yet.
Yeah, I need to know what that does.
It can move things that aren't set down by like 10 feet. Hold on.
Okay.
Thunder waves. A wave of thunderous force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage, pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save, takes half as much, isn't pushed. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the area of effect are automatically pushed 10 feet away from you by the spell's effect, and the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
So you're wanting to do that to make all those boulders come down?
I'm just saying, is that even an option?
I'm going to say no. This is a much bigger area than you're thinking.
Okay.
You're talking about a valley that goes into a rock quarry. Have you ever been to something like that?
No.
Obviously not.
My entire house could fit in that path, and you guys could still walk around it.
Okay.
Not 15-foot. Targeting the biggest boulder possible.
So maybe we should spread out our ranged attackers.
Well, what's our game plan? Are we attacking them now, or now that we know everyone's in there? How far from town are we?
Well, Grindar is reunited with Dara. You see them make a quick make out.
So how far away from town are we?
Oh, this is a good, 30 minutes to an hour, somewhere in between there.
Okay, so-
and he's saying, yeah, I want to crush them now while we have the chance.
I like the idea of burning tents, but I don't want
Yeah.
to do it one at a time. I'd like to do them several at a time.
I can
Well,
shoot
he's the only one with.
3, but I have to be in a space that I could hit. I think
do
it's
fire
120
arrows?
feet.
I guess it's up to
Well,
you.
you could
Can I
sneak
burn
back
things
down
with the
and-
dancing lights? Because it
the
just
dan-
says I can create up to 4 torch-sized lights, as torches, lanterns, or glowing orbs.
It ain't gonna be enough to set a tent on fire, I wouldn't think.
No, so I could shoot. How do you do scorching ray? Shoot 3 rays of fire, but I can hit only 120 feet away.
I think we
Yeah,
should
you're
get.
not gonna be able to hit. You're gonna have to fly over it on the broom to do that.
Well, actually, so if I fly in the middle and they can't see me, like you said,
Mm-hmm.
I could hit 3 tents.
How many levels does
Yeah.
that spell have? Just
You
one?
could hit them.
I can't. It's at the highest level I can do it at.
Well,
Oh,
you
using
know,
it for free.
we only know one tent that has guards in it. So
Yes.
you know you want to light that one on fire.
And we
And we
know
know-
the other two are empty. Well, not empty, but there's food and nothing.
They're not worth necessarily. So then there's
Mhm.
3 other tents, and so I'd hit
Just
two
pick
of the
two.
other.
So
Well, we could
hit
sneak
light
people
them up.
back down.
3. I don't know if it'll let me. How do I?
We could sneak the
What's the
rogues back
laser?
down to, be waiting to light other tents on fire
So
and
what if we hit
backstab
this
people.
one,
in confusion.
I would want to hit
this
probably
one, and
that
that one, and then we
one.
could put our ranged weapons over. Oh, cool. We could put our ranged weapon people over here. Can
Yeah.
you see that? And then they could shoot anything that comes out of this tent to see what's going on. Since
That's not
this
too
one,
bad of an idea.
this one, and this one would be on fire.
Well, that
Or-
no, not
Or
that one.
not that one. That one.
This one.
This one. And this one's empty. And this one's empty.
I don't know what object that is you put on there.
And this one is close enough that the ranged
There we go.
can hit, probably.
Those
So
are, yeah,
Grindar
those are-
says, if you can do this, what you're trying to do, and get these tents, my men and I, with the Commandant and Laneige, will rush these fools in the middle here that are eating and drinking around their fires.
But I guess the question is, are we close enough to shoot with ranged weapons or no?
Jeremy was right about what he said. If he flies over the broom, he could hit the ones over there.
No, she means to like snipe them off.
Yeah.
Right?
Like if they're along the edge, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
Like
if we're along that edge, would we be able to shoot anything inside of the
do?
quarry?
Like
You drew a
shoot down,
line.
like fire down at them from a galley.
Yeah.
I wanted a pointer.
So, first
Probably,
of all,
right?
Alon and Ulfgar, since you guys are melees, basically, are you guys interested in joining the other group that's going into the quarry?
Yeah, I'd like to get down there and maybe somewhere's in the fray so I can come up behind them.
I mean, otherwise we can just hang back while the
Yeah, we can-
hand-to-hand combat people run up.
No, yeah, exactly. Nola, you too. You want to do that?
Yeah, I've got some other stuff that I'm gonna lined up for when Jeremy does his thing. But yeah.
Okay, so the two of you are going to join the Commandant, Laneige, all of the militia. Everyone else that's a ranged person or magic user is basically hanging up on the cliffs and going to try to create a crazy catastrophe.
But so when I fly out, I would want to do like a check to see what weapons the guys below me have.
I mean,
Are they armed
going to
with?
be able to do that on your broom? Like it's obvious that everyone down here is heavily armed. They're like the ones you've met before.
So they're melee fighters, not.
There are ranged people, but you don't see anyone walking around with a bow or a crossbow right now.
Can you hover on your broom?
Yeah,
you can.
So you can just have your cat down there and you'll be 100 feet up in the dark walking around with your cat, right?
So
yeah,
Nola
I
will
don't
say
need the
that
cat right now though.
Nola
Okay.
and Ulfgar, we're going to say you guys join the soldiers over here in the rocks.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, I'm happy to climb down that rope if I can. I don't know how graceful I am. But...
You would not even get to the battle by the time it was.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no reason to go down there.
Yeah, like you might as well just position yourself with the guys that are going in. That'd be
Yeah.
silly. It'd be like you just imagine this dwarf just sitting down the rope while everyone else is fighting around the fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wolfring can drop me from his broom. I don't know.
Okay.
That put me at.
Oh, but
even
you said
greater
he
risk.
can fly with one of us on there, right?
I can.
You can.
Is it
Snipe him.
with disadvantage, or are we
No.
both fine?
You just
What
ride
is-
around on there on the back of it.
What if I went with him and I just started shooting people with arrows?
Nice.
You would need to
You
be
better
80
hope
feet
Guy
above the
Forge
ground.
isn't watching this. If he finds out that you guys are flying around the fucking broom together.
Okay, fine. We can send Enoch with him. She has the ice arrows, so she could be freezing people out of the sky.
Okay. Well,
Freeze
Don't,
them. Burning
don't let them
people.
scare you off from this. This is a good idea. Ride
that's an
shotgun.
interesting
Someone
idea. I
with a
actually like the
ranged
idea of someone
weapon.
flying on the broom with him.
Needs to go on the broom
Yeah.
so that they are in the fray.
Do it with the ice arrows. That's not a bad idea.
And she has 10, and I only have 2.
If they
I
fail,
could-
yeah, if they fail the thing, then so you want Enoch to ride on there with him.
I don't think it's
That
a bad idea unless she's willing to give me the ice arrows again, and then I will take them. We could trade again.
I've already charmed her before, so she'll ride on the broom.
Yeah.
So
She'll do it. Like, I mean, she wants to participate in this. She wants to kill Baron.
Yeah, but I want the experience.
Like I got candy on my broom.
I mean, whoever wants to shoot people from my broom can do it.
Okay, so is she just providing cover for you while you're torching a freaking tent?
Even more so, as people run out of the tents or into towards, she can just start shooting ice arrows at them and freeze people so they're incapacitated.
Yeah.
Then it's settled. Then Enoch's going to ride with you, and where are you going to fly to?
Fire and ice, baby.
Right where I'm sitting.
Nice.
You see me?
Okay. And what tent are you going to be aiming for?
Well, so I am going to cast Scorching Ray, which will allow me to shoot 3 rays of, how do they describe them? Rays of fire at the 3 tents that are marked already. You see the little
I
icons
do
on
see
them?
that. It's a good idea that you did that. Is this an automatic success?
So when I'm attacking a person, I have to do a ranged spell attack. Do you want me to do a ranged spell attack?
I do want you to do a ranged spell attack.
Okay. That'll be a 16 plus 7. That's a 23.
That's excellent. It's gonna do the trick.
That is a critical failure.
Is it really?
It is.
No.
A 1?
And a 14 plus 7 is a 21.
Damn, son.
So 2 successes and 1 very bad failure.
Which would be an 8 if you add the bonus.
So you landed on. You really rolled a 1.
I really rolled a 1.
So you did this right, and you torched. Let me get the laser here. This one is torched, and this one is torched. But you begin dropping out of the sky, and you land right where your thing is with Enoch. You both land on the ground.
Good thing I have Enoch.
I forgot what the
You're
other
not
one was.
injured, but you are completely surrounded by mercenaries everywhere. They're grabbing swords. They're grabbing spears. They've got crossbows on you, and there is burning tents lighting up the area.
Do I get a chance to cast something when I land?
What do you want to do? Because we're doing initiative after the very next thing you do.
I want to cast Thunderwave.
Okay, Thunderwave. What does that do?
That is the one I just described earlier.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
So 15, anyone within the 15-foot area around me, which unfortunately would include Enoch, I believe.
Okay.
Let me pull this back up. Everyone in that area will have to cast roll a something saving throw.
It's Constitution.
A Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
On a failed save, the creature takes 2d8 thunder damage. Let me find a d8. I have never rolled a d8. There's a d8.
So Enoch needs to roll for Constitution?
Yes.
Saving throw.
So
shit.
Is it crit fail?
She has 5.
Yeah. I'm assuming that's against my spell save DC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so she fails.
So how much damage does she take?
She takes, I rolled 8 total, and she's pushed 10 feet away from me.
Okay. Yeah, but you also blew back like a dozen guys.
And all of them, if they failed their save throws, would take 8 damage.
Okay. Don't you worry about damage on these guys. That's going to be a DM thing here.
No, I'm just saying, everyone that fails the throw takes 8. Everyone
I got you.
Who saves takes 4.
You just create a big mess. Now everybody up here, Grindar's like, charge like that. All his men, Dara, Commandant, Laneige, everyone except for Arun who's hiding behind a boulder. They go pouring into there and it's just chaos. If you want to imagine this whole area here, you're talking about swords clashing, arrows going off, clubs being swung, the whole deal. It is chaos, and there's fire going off in the background, and you're there. I assume you want to check on Enoch, maybe?
Yeah.
So I'll let you check on her before we let one of these other guys do something.
Sorry about that. That was just kind of a reaction. I got a little freaked out by everyone around us, and that was the easiest way to clear them out. Are you okay?
She reaches up to get your hand.
And I pull her up.
All right. So we're going to go off the initiative we were on before. So we don't have to re-roll for that. So Jeremy's turn is over. So that puts it actually to Caroline.
Am I close enough to shoot an arrow at someone since they all just got knocked hell far back?
Where are you at? Let's see. I can't even tell.
I'm the little green thing.
Oh, right there. Yeah, you can absolutely hit someone with an arrow.
I'm going to aim an arrow, just a regular arrow. I'm going to aim an arrow. That is a 19 plus 6. That is a 25.
Hits.
Plus 1d6. And I got a 6 plus 4. That's 10. That was good.
And you did a regular arrow.
Yes, regular arrow. No ice. Regular arrow. 10 damage.
All right, you just felled a guy right there.
Woo!
All right, then we're going to go over here to Phil.
Muted, bro.
I kind of feel like I want to stay in a supportive role near the background. Like if Wolfrian is going to come running back this way, be prepared to kind of receive him and fend off the folks chasing him.
Yeah, because these guys are blown back, but there's a bunch of them.
Okay.
You're watching chaos erupt. You're just seeing like the militia people and the commandant's out there. Commandant ain't playing around. He's just like, shooting with the crossbow. You're seeing people getting taken all over the place.
Okay.
So you're gonna bide your turn here.
I think so. How far to the ground from where I am right here?
That's like a 50-foot drop.
Okay.
50 feet.
Yeah, I will stay there.
Okay. So then we cut over to Nola. You're amongst all the people rushing the crowd.
I'm going to start heading down, however far I can get.
Yeah, I'm going to say you went in with them, so you're on the floor going in. You're well into it. There's people around you. You're seeing the chaos. You're seeing the commandant. You're seeing the militia.
All right.
You have a specific place you're wanting to go, or a specific person you want to take out?
Yeah, I would do if I could find a leader on the battlefield for them or something like that.
Okay, that's good. Do an insight check.
That would be 17 plus 7, 24.
You found what's got to be the next guy up from Alphen, since the mage is dead and the commander's dead. This guy's he's like the pit boss down here.
I would head directly for him if I could get to him.
Okay, you got it. And amongst all this, you see him, and he's not playing around. He's got a big old great sword.
All right. Well,
tall human.
For my first thing I would do was my bonus action. I would cast Shield of Faith, and then I would swing the hammer.
Do it.
That's a natural 16, so plus whatever.
It hits.
Yeah. And that's going to be 6 damage.
Okay.
For now.
Yep. He's engaged fully with you at this point. So we go over to Lewis.
Biggest guy near me, I'm attacking.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's the same guy Alon's fighting or if there's
it's going to be someone else. You're just out there amongst us. You just find you somebody to fight.
Okay, then I'm running at the first thing that's near me, and I'm swinging 18.
That'll hit.
Whoa, 12 plus 4, 16.
Nice.
You just killed this dude. Nice. Okay. And that brings us back over to Caroline. Enix's movements will be tracked to Wolfrian right now, and everyone else is just fighting out there.
So I'm gonna, same as before, draw another arrow, take aim at someone else.
Okay, go ahead.
16 plus 6, 22.
That hits.
1d6. 4 plus 4 is 8.
Okay, you hit a guy, arrow goes through his shoulder, but he's still going. He's just like, like that. He's not dead, though.
Cool.
Not dead yet.
All right, Phil, I'm going to assume that wait, we skipped Jeremy, didn't we?
I think you did.
Yeah, my mistake. For some reason, I thought Jeremy was at the top of the order. He was at the top of the order because of the thing. So before we go to Phil, we will go back to Jeremy, and then we'll remember to go to Phil. So Phil was waiting to see if he could receive you. Was that your plan for you and Enoch to try to escape this chaos?
Yeah, I was trying to clear a space so we get back on the broom and fly.
Okay, well, with the chaos around you, you can attempt something like that, but I'm going to have you do let's do a survival check.
What is my survival? Okay, not too bad. 9.
Okay. You think it's all good, but this big dude just comes out and tackles you off the broom.
Damn, son.
No damage taken. You're just taken off the broom there. So now
can I react to that?
No, because you're taken by surprise. Enoch is like, oh shit, too, because she was getting ready to get on the broom with you when that guy jumped you.
All right.
Phil, it's now your turn, and you are watching from your vantage point, and you just saw him get tackled in the middle of all this chaos.
All right. Then I am leaping into action, but I don't think I can do it from where I am, so I have to back up here.
Throw a dagger.
I'll tell you what, if you give me an acrobatics check, and we're going to see if you can slide down that rock face without hurting yourself.
Alrighty. 6, 19.
19, excellent. So you're sitting there watching, and you're seeing Jeremy get tackled. You're like, tell this, I'm joining my friends. You jump the cliff edge, and you just like that, slide down like that, and you land on your feet, weapon drawn, whatever.
Is that my action, or can I still...
I'm going to say that is your action because of the time it took to get down that.
All right.
So then that takes us to Nola.
I will continue to engage with the big boss.
Go ahead.
That is not going to happen probably. That is 12.
No, does not hit him.
All right. Well, as my bonus action, I will cast Spiritual Weapon, which will also then try to attack him.
Okay.
That's a little better. That's 20.
That hits.
So that's going to be 10 points.
He's dead. All right. So let's see here. That takes us over to... Actually, that takes us to the bad guys. So we do have the guy that is tussling with Jeremy. So this guy is going to start punching down at you. He's this big dude. He's like, enough of you. Like that. He's punching at you. He is going to roll a 12.
Doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit. Okay, so he's trying to hit you, but he's like, what the... And Enoch's jumping over
right,
and he's trying to pull you off, too.
12. If I have 12, it doesn't hit, right?
No, it does hit.
Oh.
So if your armor class
rolls
a 12, it hits. What?
No, I didn't change anything that would change my armor class. Okay.
So your armor class is 12?
Yeah.
So he does hit. Okay, so I'm rolling a
Never mind.
D4 plus 1 here. Or no, just D4, not plus 1. So 2, you take 2 damage from this guy pounding you.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, and Enoch is now trying to pull him off of you.
That's all you got, dude. I'm a squishy wizard. Come on, man.
So we got all this shit going on, this chaos and everything. Lewis, you've got a guy that he's coming at you with a hatchet. He rolls a 2.
That's not going to hit.
He swings at you, and you're just like,
Can I catch it out of the air and throw it back at him?
You can't do that, but you can stop it from coming.
Acrobatics check.
He's not throwing. He's just coming up like that, like swinging. You just arm grabbed him like that. You've got him in your grasp for next turn. Which, by the way, that next turn is right now. So what do you want to do with this guy in your hand?
I've got his hand like this with the axe that he just flung at me.
He's like that, and you grab him like, oh. He's a full-grown man, but you're like a...
I'm going to pull him into my axe with one arm. Just
Nice.
Okay, man, you're gonna pull him into your axe. So let's see.
I'm going to use his forward momentum.
I want to do an athletics check followed by an attack.
Okay. So, separate athletics check.
Yeah, just athletics check.
Oh, that's 23.
Okay, you're strong enough to do it. Now attack him to see if it penetrates.
What do I attack him with my normal D12?
Yeah, like do your attack like as if you're hitting with the axe.
Roll your d20 and then your attack.
11.
Dice.
It does not. It does not penetrate his armor.
For my damage?
No,
if you roll an
athletics
attack,
check was
then
you
roll
pulling
your
him down.
damage.
Oh, no, I rolled the D12 for the attack just now. I roll another D20?
It doesn't hit.
You got to.
Don't roll a
You can
D12.
roll your d20.
No,
See if
I
it
rolled
hits.
the D.
Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't see
sorry.
if it hits.
Always
just
roll a
damage.
d20 to see if a attack connects.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought
Well-
the first I thought the first one was my attack.
No, the first one was an athletics check. You should have.
This one I got 15.
Start over.
Okay.
You should have rolled a d20 plus your athletics bonus.
That's what I did for the first one.
Mhm.
I
Okay,
rolled a
it
17
succeeded.
plus 6.
So now you're attacking with the axe. So you should only be rolling d20s with your weapons. You don't roll anything but a d20.
Yeah, no, I rolled. I thought that was my attack, the first D20. I
No,
rolled,
that
so
was
then I
just
rolled
to
a
determine
D12.
whether you could force him down to your axe.
Okay, then for that one I got 23, and
Did
for my
that hit?
second one I got
Oh no,
a 12 plus 4, so 16.
that hits.
And now I roll damage.
Now you roll damage.
Okay. 11 plus
Are you serious?
4.
You killed this dude, man.
Okay.
You put an axe through this dude's gut while holding his arm,
Murder.
and he's got a hatchet up in the air.
Decimated.
Cool.
Holy
Kick the
shit!
hatchet out of his hand.
So you guys are just tearing through these threats here. Granted, these guys are fairly weak. So that is the end of Lewis's turn. Now we're at Jeremy, and you've got this guy on you who's been punching the shit out of you. Enix trying to pull him off.
So I'm currently like grasping
Flat on the ground.
right?
Your shoulder on the ground getting punched.
So I cast Shocking Grasp.
That's an excellent idea.
Nice.
So lightning springs from your hand, deliver shock to a creature you touch, make a melee spell attack against the target. You have advantage on the attack roll if the target is wearing armor made of metal.
He is.
Sweet.
So you can roll twice, take the higher number.
Yeah, because I'm gonna need it. 16. Oh
That
wait,
hits.
sorry. That'd be. I guess it'd be 17. Yeah.
It hits.
Okay. And then on a hit, he takes 1d8 lightning damage and can't take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
That'll be 5 damage.
Okay. So he's like getting shocked and stuff.
So that's my action. Can I then stand up now that I've shocked him?
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Kind of shove him off you.
Like you like shoved him off like that or whatever. And like Enix like stepping back so she don't get shocked.
Right.
Smart girl.
Okay. So now we go to Caroline.
How far away are the people from me? Can I still shoot at them, or do I need to jump down? at
You
this
definitely
point?
can hit anywhere in this general vicinity. You can hit people.
Cool. I'm gonna just take a shot at someone then.
Okay. Do you want to? Okay. Well, no. You go ahead. I'll just let you shoot at someone that's fighting with like the militia and stuff.
Ooh, that's.
Well, there is the guy that you shot the arrow. Who he's not dead. I forgot I have that here.
Oh, I did. Okay.
You can hit him with another one if you want.
Well, let's see what happens then. That is a 10 plus 6 is a 16.
Hits.
And that is a 4 plus 4 is 8.
He is so dead. He was like this. He took that hit in the shoulder. He's like, like that. And you were basically like, you pulled some green arrow shit. You do that, and then you got another one. Bam. And it just goes right here. And he's done.
Drops.
So, Phil, you are now flat foot on the ground, and you see Jeremy getting out of this tussle.
I'm charging to him.
Okay, you can make it.
And want to start something with whoever's nearby.
So everyone else is engaged in combat, but Jeremy's right there. You know that he's shocking grasping this guy, but the guy's not dead. So you're welcome to attack that guy also.
Yeah, I will then.
Okay. What weapon and
silver rapier. And
okay.
I got 11, 15, 17. It's a hit.
Yes.
That is 1 die 8 plus 4.
Ooh.
So total of 8.
He is dead. You helped Jeremy finish that guy off.
Nice.
All right. So we have, okay, Lewis, you just did that. You just pulled this guy off of your axe, I guess. And Lewis, off in the distance, like over here, if you take a look at the map, Lewis, I assume you moved in a little. So you can see dead ahead here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Out of this tent, you see what looks like probably Baron Alphen emerging. You see just a normal guy not wearing any armor. He has a black tuxedo type outfit with the little flaps hanging off of him.
Fancy pants.
No. Baron Alphen was fancy pants on that? No. You guys, no.
Secretly.
So, Lewis, you do see that.
His uncle.
I would yell, pointing at him, that, howdy, Baron, and start running at him.
Okay.
But loud enough that hopefully other people around me would notice me saying it.
What is your running speed?
I think I've only got 25.
Okay, it's going to take you at least 2 turns to get to him.
Can I throw an axe?
Huh?
Can I run to my maximum and then throw something at him?
Yes, you can do that.
Then I will do that.
So you run all the way, put yourself
like towards Brender?
Next to the shield. Yeah, there you go, like that.
Okay.
And there's people fighting all around you and everything, right?
Yep.
So, so you're up.
Do I still have the hatchet, like the arm of the guy that just tried to stab me with a hatchet? Like, can I grab the hatchet out of his hand?
You can, but I will say that a javelin has a further distance to hit than a hatchet. I don't think I don't have the hatchet stats in front of me right now, but
hatchet is 20 to 60 feet.
Oh, it'll hit.
Nice.
So you got the hatchet out of that dude's hand. You're going to chuck it at the Baron.
Yeah.
Do it.
I don't think it's going to hit. Oh, wait. 12.
Does hit.
Okay.
Oh, because he's not wearing armor.
And that. So for this, it's thrown, so I can still use my strength modifier on hand axes.
Okay.
So 6.
Okay. So here's what happened. Look on the map. Alton comes out here. He sees you screaming, sees all of his freaking work being undone. He makes a run this way. He's turning the corner. You throw the hatchet. It lands right in the back and drops him to his knees, and he falls flat down on the ground.
Oh, snap.
Nice.
So he's not really a fighter himself.
When's it Enoch's turn?
He's a lover.
So now that Lewis turns over, it is Jeremy's. Jeremy and Enoch, you are cleared. You guys look, and as you look around you, all you see is the remaining militia being taken, or mercenaries being captured and surrendering to all the militia and the Commandant Laneige. This battle is over.
So
There's much rejoicing.
I cast. Well, I guess Baron Alton could still try to escape, right?
Baron Alton is dead on the ground.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh,
he
he's
just
dead?
got knocked down.
Yeah.
He was running and a hatchet hit him in the back. He dropped to his knees and fell flat on his face. He's laying down.
darn.
He's out.
So he had like
He had no health.
He had
Okay,
10
cool.
armor class of 10 and hit points of 4.
Oh,
Nice.
well, I
This
was
is
gonna
a
have to come
guy
back.
who knows how to organize things and get people to start shit. He's nothing on his own.
Oh.
Well, then, seeing that, I'm going to drop down from the wall.
Okay. Athletics check.
Like,
Or
join
acrobatics.
everyone.
Acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yeah.
I don't have the spell, but I shoot fireworks out of me.
12.
You're going to take a tumble and take 2 damage off of that.
Yeah, as much damage as I got from the guy that punched me.
So, Phil, what do you, I assume we're going to go around one more time before we go into non-combat stance.
Oh, okay. I was just going to start looting folks that are fallen, but I'll wait a turn.
Okay. So, Nola.
I'm
You
gonna
have
make my
guys
way,
surrendering to you right now. They're like, oh shit.
I'm gonna make my way to the tent that the Baron came out of.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say that you get from where you're at. Like, yeah, you can get up to where Lewis is. I'm assuming Lewis is walking toward the Baron.
Yeah, I'd probably want to make sure he's dead.
Okay. So then, all right, then we go to Lewis. So Lewis, I'm going to say you make it to the body of Baron.
Okay, so he's like up here somewhere.
Yeah, he's like between that torch and the tent.
All right. I'm going to pull my hatchet out of him and kick him over unceremoniously.
Okay, he is definitely dead.
Nice.
Do you want to loot him?
Yeah, I'll loot him.
Give me an investigation.
$13.
That was good enough. 10 or higher is all it would have took because he doesn't have anything on him that you can see. No, none of his riches or anything. But he does have a small, luminous blue stone.
Nice.
Okay.
Does it work like the small, finely crafted wooden cube?
It's bigger than that. It's like this. You can hold it like that. And it just goes when you look at it.
A power of Papa.
I wouldn't pick it up. I'd tell my uncle he's got something glowing on him.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't really care about shiny stuff.
All right.
I'd probably chop his head off.
We're no longer in rotation. You guys can just act like normal again. You guys succeeded that. There's the few people left living have surrendered. And the fires are going out of the burning tents. You got guys on fire coming out and rolling around.
Stop, drop, and roll. Stop, drop, and roll.
What do you guys want to do or say to these people? I'm going to go ahead and take us out of the map. Grindar is like happy.
Check the Baron's tent. See what's in there. See if he's got any.
I also wanted to go in there too.
Oh,
Both of you wanted to go in there?
Alon, I think, also is headed there.
Yeah. So Alon and Alon's closer. Talia just fell.
Yeah, he's much closer.
I try to tell Alon about the glowy rock because I don't give a shit about that. I'm not picking up something magic.
I'll divert to the glowy rock.
Okay, are you going to take the rock or are you going to do a check on it or something?
I will cast Detect Magic first of all to see if it is a magical glowy rock. So that's the first thing I would do.
Okay.
Is it a magical glowy rock?
That's automatic then?
Yeah.
You definitely feel magic coming off of it.
All right.
Like you've not felt before from an object that small.
Well.
Would you like to do a religion check on it?
Oh, snap.
I can do religion. That's a 17 plus 3, 20.
So you look, are you actually touching the rock now?
Yeah, I'll pick up the rock.
So you look at this thing and it reminds you back to your clerical training days. This legend you heard about these magic blue rocks that can cure possessions and, heal people of spiritual ailments.
Sounds like a rock from a certain mountain.
Sounds like a good rock for you to have.
It does.
Rock.
I got a rock.
So you're not sure if this legend you heard is true. It's just something that was told to you in your cleric order.
Well, when I have more time, I'll sit down and I'll do an identify on it and all that kind of thing. But
okay, so you're gonna bag it right now.
For now, I'm just gonna hang on to it.
Okay. So let's see. Then Talia, you dust yourself off.
Just walk by everyone, go straight into his tent. I'm like, time to raid.
Is that what you're gonna do? Okay. Go to the tent. Give me an investigation roll.
See if there's anything worth taking. Okay, that is a 16 plus 4, dirty 20.
Mm-hmm. You find amongst Alton's things 2,000 pieces of gold.
Damn, son.
How do you think he's been funding all this?
Damn, son.
So you come out, you're like, I found 50 pieces of gold, everybody.
You are really
Like,
rich.
it's a
You are like
good-
Commandant
yeah.
rich. You know,
Yeah,
so.
that's a lot of money.
You're not Alton rich as like when he had all his shit going, but he's put a lot of resources into this militia or this mercenary army to fail.
I'm gonna give everyone 100.
There you go. All of you guys get 100 gold from Talia.
I'm just like, here you go, guys.
Sweet. Thank you.
And in addition to that, for taking out Baron Alton, the first big bad, you guys are going to divide up 2,500 experience.
500 each.
That'll do.
Thus concludes the storyline of the Blasingdale and the Forge and all that kind of stuff. It is smooth sailing here. So we are going to stop now. Once you guys get everything tallied in that you want, I assume, unless Phil had anything else he wanted to do around there.
Wait, did Jeremy wanted to check the tent?
Yeah, I was headed to the tent too before.
Is there some magic scrolls in there?
Flying across and went in there.
Jeremy and Phil, did you guys want to do anything else? Phil, I know you were just kind of looking.
I was just going to ask Rendar if he wanted my assistance. That was going to be my last move, helping him round up what ultimately would be their prisoners, right?
Okay, you're going to help do that? Okay, so hold on a second. So I'm going to have you do intimidation check.
Wow. 10.
Okay, yeah, so you're not too intimidating, and he says, rogues need to stay rogues. Let soldiers be soldiers.
All right, I'll pick his pocket.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Oh, really? Really?
No,
I'll let you.
No.
I told you I don't like saying no. I like warning people about consequences, but I don't like saying no. Jeremy, you're gonna check that tent?
Yeah, I was gonna be looking to see if there was anything magical here because he has the wizard guy or had the wizard guy with him, right?
Okay.
Probably nothing, but
so you're gonna do Arcana check?
I guess I was gonna do an investigation, but I guess Arcana would be better.
Okay.
So I think I'm echoing.
Well, you're looking for magic, right? You're trying to sense where magic is.
I just muted myself for a second. Fair. Can't roll for anything today. 13.
What's that?
13.
13. Okay, you're not really sensing anything magic come from here. You're feeling that emanation of that stone that Nola has.
Okay.
There's more coming out of that than there is coming out of the tent.
But there's something there.
So everybody else is good. There's nothing else you want to do down here in the rock quarry.
I'll look around to see if there's any.
I was going to say I'll go through
armor.
each tent. I would go through
I'd
each
look
tent and see what we could find.
Yeah, we may as well.
Grab some.
Sure.
Each
I'll bring it to
non-burning- each
Supplies tent we
non-burning
didn't
tent.
burn down.
Let's say we haven't looked at this tent at all.
that tent over there. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that far left tent.
And then we know that there's stuff in the far right one that we've never investigated.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just stuff.
It's just stuff there. But really the only tent that you haven't really looked in there. Who's going in there?
I'll go in. I think.
I
Noah
assume
wants to
since
go
I'm
in.
the other, I'm probably still over here.
I'm not going to. I'm around there.
So I would say that it would just be you, Ulfgar. You'd be the only one because she'd be busy. You got to think of the time that it took. While she's in there getting all that gold and distributing it to people, you've already walked over here.
You get cold. You get cold.
Yeah,
I'll take a look in there.
Okay, so go ahead and give me an investigation roll.
13.
13. Okay, yeah, you're not really finding anything except for like more hammocks and stuff for people and supplies, stuff like that. This is kind of just one of their tents that they camped in. Nothing too special. So Grindar tells you, he says, everyone, he says, you are welcome to stay back in Blasingdale as long as you want, and we will party it up like that town has never seen before. He said Blasingdale is back in the industry of manufacturing weapons.
Like it's 1699.
99.
party like at 16.99.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I thought you just said 99. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of that. That's gone completely. And we are going to wrap here, and we'll remember that you guys are going to be back in Blasingdale doing your thing whenever this whole deal ends. So
cool.
Let's go around the room here. This is about the time of a normal session, unlike last Friday. We're at 3 minutes and 14 minutes, or 3 hours and 14 minutes. So I think this is ideal, don't you guys think? This time
it was a nice session, yeah.
I can do that.
I think this is exactly like some of them you just can't help; they just have to keep going, you know. But other one, and then there's ones like 2 weeks ago where we kind of just wrapped it up at the 2 hour and 20 minute mark, you know. So
Copy just came back. He's like, wait, nope, you're wrapping up.
Yeah, man. Thanks for dropping by, though. Let's rewind.
Oh, Copy is doing a review of Snyder Cut.
Oh,
right. So make sure to check that out.
I'm interested.
I enjoyed that.
Me too.
too.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Nola tonight, and you're going to give us your thoughts on the game and how things progress with your character and the stuff you ran into.
First of all, the Snyder Cut was a much better version of that movie, and thankfully it got made.
Yes.
Second of all, it was a great little first story arc, you know?
Yeah, because we're done with the whole story arc, so there you go.
Yeah. So I mean, now I'm excited to see, you know, what the next little bit holds for our little group.
So how did you like the fact that this was so centered on dwarves and the history of a cursed dwarven forge and all? You know, it was very tied to your character. You know, not you personally, but your people.
You had me at forge. You know, it's what I'm all about at this point.
So I you know, something I actually forgot to mention back there whenever you guys were saying goodbye to Nymeria, is she said that she wanted to tell you guys that whenever she gets this forge running again to its proper place, she wants all of you to come back and she will make you the finest weapon you've ever held.
Give me a badass bow.
And of course, you can help with that. Yeah. So any other comments on tonight's session, though?
Yeah, I mean, I this was pretty straightforward, you know, fight your way out of the mountain, kill the Baron. So it was a good session.
There'd be a little more story and a little bit of exploration and with some fighting. This is a more balanced one, kind of like that Merlion one, I think.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay, well, let's go over to Caroline then.
I'm having fun with it still. I love it. I have no complaints. I enjoyed it thoroughly.
Was it good
I liked
to be
actually
back?
being here. Yeah. I liked actually getting to play this time.
Cool. Yeah. So what'd you think about the story arc? How it's got that's your first big
I
bad.
really liked it. I'm wondering if there's a bigger arc beyond this arc that still relates to this arc.
There's stuff that definitely connects in with it, but you know,
For the most
Baron
part, this chapter's closed.
Yeah, the Baron's like the first big bad, really, that you see.
Okay.
Any other
I mean,
comments?
I had a ton of fun. I think it was a really good way to introduce both Jeremy and I to it as well. And even though I didn't get to play the dungeon crawl, like I still watched it and was like having ideas while you guys were playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Glad
Well,
to be
you're
back.
enjoying it. Yeah. Let's drop down to Phil. Professor, hey, how's it going?
He made it.
I liked. I felt like we got a lot covered in this one. Like the map. Well, you can't see it. The map we just ended on.
Mhm.
That was its complete adventure in and of itself.
Yeah.
But we also wrapped up nicely the one right before it.
Yeah. with the
And
succubus.
this was the companion to it, right? I mean, because last week we could have gone one way or the other, and this was the way we didn't
Yeah,
go last
so
week.
events would have unfolded completely differently had you chose to go after the Baron first.
Okay. Are you able to say how?
We can talk about backstage.
Okay.
Because I don't want to do it publicly in case other people play this
Okay.
campaign.
So yeah, now that Talia's stinking rich and we're not far behind her.
You said there's a bank?
Yeah, see, look at her doing the accounting already.
Yeah, you're gonna need to cut that stuff down to platinum probably, and because you're not gonna be able to carry 600 gold.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to do that in Blasingdale. It's 1,600, not 600.
Oh yes, yeah.
I only gave them 100.
And correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't like level 4 and 5 when characters really start coming into their own class wise?
Absolutely. 5 is like where you're proficient in your class.
Yeah. So I look forward to the next few rounds to come as we.
So what level are you now?
I'm 4.
Okay. Everybody I think is 4 or close to it.
Yes.
Yeah, I think I just hit 4.
Good. That's good.
Yeah, I just hit 4 as well.
I think you're a little bit ahead of the last group I ran through this. The last group I ran through this, I think we're all at level 3, and one of them might have got to 4 by now.
Nice.
Okay, cool. Any other comments, Phil, about your encounters with the succubus or anything like that?
That's right. I forgot about that. Oh, damn.
Isn't that amazing? That's all in one
me
session.
and my crappy rolls.
Think about
That's
it. You guys had role play with the dwarves. You had the succubus encounter, solving the puzzle of the magic forge. You had the water thing with the mage, and then you guys still went back, regrouped in the town, and then came here and completed this. You guys did that all in one session.
We did a lot.
Yeah. Think about it. Much faster than just the dungeon crawl that was done on Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Because everybody was so scared to move in that one. I think that's part of why. You guys took forever to move 15 feet in that one.
I thought the bridge was going to fall down.
Yeah, no, the bridge is perfectly fine. I'm sitting there thinking all the time.
Like,
Like,
age while we sat there and tried to decide.
I was like, I'm just gonna hop on my broom and fly across.
Yeah,
nobody else wanted to go.
So we'll go to Jeremy here. What's Jeremy think about that? How you liking this, man?
I love this. This was fun. I put myself in danger again, and it works this time. Now that I have thunder wave, that was. I mean,
you're getting less squishy.
A little less squishy.
That sounds like a bad wrestling finishing move.
Thunder wave. Yeah. So that was kind of fun. I mean, I wasn't trying to land in the middle of the camp, but the die had another plan.
That's crazy.
Whatever happens, happens.
So I had that up my sleeve. I was like, I don't know when I'm going to get to use this, but I really want to be able to use it. And there it was.
How did you like the fact that you were able to identify a succubus as soon as you saw one?
That was a good roll.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was nice not being in her control like Phil.
Yeah, Phil had some trouble in that mountain forge.
Phil is not good with mind control.
Also, Phil got the role that as I'm trying to mind control him away from her, that was a good role then, which was not good.
So final thoughts on this whole story arc with Baron Alfen. You guys have been hearing about it since you arrived at the school.
Yeah. No, I thought that was well done with, the intro of the name way back the very first session. So we kind of had that name recognition as we went along, kind of building up the story as it went. So that was pretty cool.
Cool. All right, Lewis, you got to play pretty good tonight, man.
Yeah, man. My father-in-law's over, so he took the kids. So I was like, oh.
Nice.
So after bath time, I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to go.
Yeah, you got to come in like 45 minutes early.
Yeah, man. I was glad I did, too. I got in right at the end of the succubus. So
yeah, and you're just drinking away back there. So.
Hey, hanging out with Nymeria.
Yeah. So did you catch the part about how she bold-faced admitted she's in love with both you and Alon at the same time?
So I was like, I better get in there. Just say my name. Yeah, no, that was great. I've been enjoying it immensely. The whole arc, the story, and just hanging out doing this.
Awesome. So I'm going to announce to everybody now that we all voted to bump it up a little bit earlier on Fridays, just to make it a little easier on Phil and Caroline's schedules. But we didn't want to go so early that it messed with Lewis's schedule. So we're going to start doing 9:00 on Fridays now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we're going to try to cap it like we're going to do the old Azores Tiger trick with the timer. Where I guess what would it be at 12:30? I think that's a good time. Don't you think? 12:30 maybe. If you guys are still playing, 12:30 an alarm will go off, and then that way at 1 a.m. we'll wrap it up. Well, we'll be wrapped up. So at 12:30 you'll know. Don't get in any other fights. If a fight starts,
don't start some shit.
Easier said than done.
With Ulfgar around, yeah, easier said than done.
Well, let's say tonight was Friday, right? Tonight you guys would have wrapped that whole fight up back at 10 after 3. Yeah. And we were able to finish the role play in the end of the video, and we're still at 3 hours and 23 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it would be not even 1 o'clock yet.
Yeah. The hardest part was figuring out how we were going to climb down there.
Yeah, the most time you guys spent on. But think, man, when you guys were going through that dungeon crawl, every single step of the way, you guys were doing that.
You spent that much time on it.
Yeah.
Because you
So
didn't have
anyway,
anything
so
thrown
we're
out
gonna finish it up. This was a fun session. This was one of my more favorite ones. I'd say this was probably top 3 of all the ones we've done. Out of 7, technically, 6 full ones, 1 with the session 0. So
wow.
Yeah, I think this one's way up there. So with that said, we are going to drop off and we will talk backstage a little bit. I want to thank everybody for watching, and we'll see you Friday.